It's time for Horseheads Baseball. I'm Hannah Martin, voice of the Casper Horseheads, and I'll be with you all season long, bringing you all the action from your hometown baseball team. The Horseheads play Game 5 of their 6-game homestand tonight, playing Game 2 against the Western Nebraska Pioneers. Casper dropped last night's game by a final of 17-4 and look to get back in the win column here against the Pioneers, who lead the season series 6-1. Entering this game, the Pioneers are 13-5, second in the Clark division, and the Horseheads are 4-14, last in the Lewis division. I've got the starters for you. First, for the visiting Pioneers, leading off will be the DH, Eric Smelko. Batting second, the shortstop, Dalton Frank. Batting third, the first baseman, Cade McGee. Batting cleanup, the right fielder, JT Walden. Behind the plate, batting fifth, it'll be Tyler Davis. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Clay Cutter. Batting seventh, the left fielder, Nathan Marroquin. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Jonathan Ponder. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Kip Gronholz. And now for your Casper Horseheads. Leading off, the second baseman, Eric Arato. Batting second, the third baseman, Christian Lopez. Batting third, the shortstop, Preston Joy. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, Jake Baker. Batting fifth, the DH, Joe Schmidt. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Hank Dunn. Batting seventh, the backstop, Andrew Haight. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Brooks Browning. And batting ninth, the center fielder, Kyler Halverson. We're going to send it down to the anthem. It's Josh, so we will play the anthem for Josh's mom, Questa. We will get that all set up for you as we will head to the break. But don't go anywhere. Enjoy this lovely national anthem and then come back for first pitch.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field here in Casper, Wyoming. I'm in the wrong state now. We're already off to a great start here. First pitch hasn't even gotten underway. Western Nebraska Pioneers taking on the Casper Horseheads here this evening in Game 2 of the 3-game set. Pioneers took Game 1 last night by a final of 17-4, so Casper hoping that the bats are all wore out and the Pioneers have nothing left in the tank here this evening. It will be Will Clare starting for Casper. He will face off against Brian Webb, who is a two-way player. We saw him batting last night, now atop the mound for the Pioneers. Out of Gilbert, Arizona, 6 foot, 180-pound freshman at Grand Canyon University. He is decisionless on the season with a 1.58 ERA in 3 games game started. He has appeared in 11 1/3 innings, 16 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 7 hits. His last outing was against Casper back on June 9th. He took the no decision. 4 2/3 innings of work. He allowed 2 runs. Only one of them was earned. He gave up 3 hits, walked 1, and struck out 9. Versus Casper on the season, 7 2/3 innings of work, 4 hits, 2 walks, and 13 strikeouts. Opposing him tonight, it'll be Will Clare, the Casper, Wyoming product. 6 foot, 180-pound freshman at Mount Hood Junior College on the season. He is 0-1 with a 6.09 ERA in 4 games. He has started just 1 more other. He has appeared in 10 1/3 innings of work. He has struck out 9, walked 10, and given up 11 hits. His last game was on the 13th. Took a no decision versus the Tommyknockers. He appeared in 1 inning, and he allowed 1 hit. We are just about ready to get going here. We had our very own Josh Tatton singing the national anthem. He had joked that he could sing, and we were all like, sure, Josh. And he blew everybody away last night when he sang it for the first time. So we hope to have many more appearances by our very own marketing intern, Josh, because he does a fantastic job. As Claire will come set atop the mound, delivers to the leadoff man, Eric Smelko, for the first time tonight. And he will look at a strike right down the heart of the plate. We are underway here in Casper. Another beautiful one. Hot, but I am absolutely not complaining. 94 degrees here at first pitch. As here comes the next offering. This one will miss off the plate. 1-1, the count evens up. We would like to welcome all of our viewers. Only 35 right now, but we got up near 100 last night, so looking forward to it again. As here comes 1-1 pitch. This one is swung on and sent foul down the left field line. We will tell you how they line up behind Claire. It is Browning in left, Halverson in center, Dunn in right, Baker at first, Arato at second, Joy at short, Lopez at third, and Andrew Haight behind the plate, getting his first catching appearance on the season for the Horseheads, as this one is shot out to short. Joy gloves and fires across the diamond for out number 1. And now Dalton Frank will come to the plate, the shortstop for the Pioneers here this evening. Frank batting second. It is Smelko, Frank, and McGee up due here for the Pioneers in the first. Frank out of Loxahatchee, Florida, 5'11", 175-pound freshman at Florida Atlantic. In 18 games on the season, he is hitting .290 with 24 runs scored, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs, 10 walks, and 16 strikeouts. As he awaits the first offering from the starter, Claire. This one will miss outside and away for a ball. 1-0 now the count to Frank. Last night, 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored, an RBI, a walk, and a couple of strikeouts. Against Casper on the season, he is 8 for 23 with 12 runs scored, 2 doubles, 5 RBIs, 7 walks, and 8 strikeouts, as he will look at another pitch off the outside corner, 2-0 the count. Frank leads the team in home runs, runs scored, as well as strikeouts. So he will be ahead in the count here, 2-0, and he will finally look at a strike on that outside corner. Claire is living there right now with Frank. All 3 of the pitches have been away from him. We take a look around the league. We've got some games in action in the Central Time Zone already, as here comes the 2-1. That one misses too tall and outside for a ball. 3-1 the count, now runs to Frank. Wheat City beating the Badlands Big Sticks 4-2. That game in the bottom of the second inning. The Sioux Falls Sunfish beating the Pierre Trappers 1-0 in the top of the second. Hastings and Fremont scoreless in the bottom of the second, as here comes the 3-1 offering, and it will miss downstairs for a ball. And the first base runner of the game is aboard on the walk to Frank. It will send up Cade McGee, the first baseman, as he bats here with 1 down in the top of the first and a runner aboard at first. Top of the second in Souris Valley, the SaberDogs lead the are tied with the Canyon County Spuds, 2-2, excuse me. And then kicking off at 7:05, Spearfish and Mining City. That game up in Butte, as that one will miss outside to McGee. So all 12 teams in action this evening. The Sioux Falls broadcaster, it's 102 today in Pierre, so it could be worse. Only 94 here. I really can't complain. As here comes a pitch. That one right down the heart of the plate for a strike. Can't leave it up at 1-1. So with 102 And the Sioux Falls, their bus didn't have AC. So they were just hanging out in the hot bus in 102-degree heat waiting to go play the Choppers. As here comes the pitch. That one I missed outside for a ball, 2-1. So I was like, all right, I really can't complain on the broadcast tonight because I have AC. I am the fan. I dug the fan out. This is really the setup. The fan helps a lot. Here comes the 2-1 off. Ring runner takes off down low for a ball and not a good throw. This one is going to go into center field, and the runner will advance to third on it. The error by Haight. So a stolen base, and then Frank will go to third on the error. A 3-1 count. Yep. Pitch was a ball. I was talking to Connor, who is I was talking to Connor and Manny, as this one is through the right side for a base hit. And the first one of the ball game will come across here for the Western Nebraska Pioneers off the bat of Cade McGee. So the Pioneers put up 8 runs in the first inning yesterday, and they've already got one here, as that one unearned because of the error. Frank coming around on the RBI single by McGee, and J.D. Walden will come to the plate, excuse me. Walden, the right fielder, batting with one down here in the top of the first, and a runner aboard at first, as this one is fouled back to us. 0-1 the count. I was talking to Connor and Manny, so they switch off on who runs the board and who keeps the book. Baseball ops guys. And apparently both coaches told them to settle down on that error button. So we will... The Pios had 5 errors on the board last night, and it's been changed to 3. As here comes pitch. That one will miss outside for a ball. There was a play in the 9th inning where the second baseman absolutely botched it, like cut and dry. That one was an error. But they had to change it at the request of the coaching staff here. So, as it goes, that's the same wherever you're at. As this one is rocketed into right, and that ball will get down fair just inside the line. McGee on his way to third, as Walden will hold up with the single, but that one was hammered down the right field line. So an eerily similar start for the Pioneers that they had last night. You hate to see it. Oh, I didn't realize it, as Tyler Davis will come to the plate. The catcher batting with runners at the corners and one down in the top of the first inning. But the Pioneers are using the YouTube clips now. So the Pioneers were tweeting out with my audio on it. I was like, no, this is not for you. This is for us. As here comes the pitch. It is popped up on the infield. First baseman Baker will settle under it, and he makes the catch right around the bag for out number 1. But yeah, I was like, I didn't realize Zach was running a live stream and they were tweeting out the videos. I was like, wait, that's me. So McGee will hold up in third and Walden at first. Yeah, but that's more pressure because I can't mess up any of the calls now, because not only are we tweeting out our good plays, they're tweeting out their good plays. Like, oh man, the pressure is on. As Cutter will come to the plate, batting with runners at the corners. An off-speed pitch there will miss inside for a ball, 1-0. Cutter batting with McGee at third and Walden aboard at first. 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Pioneers have a run in here as the Moo have taken the lead over the Sodbusters, shockingly, as here comes the 1-0 pitch. This one is tapped to the third baseman. Lopez will glove and fire over to second to get the runner Walden at first. Western Nebraska, they get 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 2 men. We head to the home half of the first. Horseheads looking to get on the board. They trail this one 1-0. The Expedition League All-Star Spectacular, presented by Hydrotex, comes to Casper on July 19th and 20th. Season and game tickets are on sale now at CasperHorseheads.com. Casper Horseheads Baseball, back in the saddle all summer long. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com. Horseheads coming up to bat for the first time in this one. It'll be Eric Orazzo, Christian Lopez, and Preston Joy coming to the plate for Casper. They trail this one 1-0 as we open play here in the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Brian Webb that the Horseheads will have to face off against here tonight. He is decisionless with a 1.58 ERA, as that one will catch the outside corner. 0-1 the count, runs on Dorado. He has started 3 games, pitched in 11 1/3 innings, struck out 16, walked 3, and allowed 7 hits. As here comes pitch, it's a check swing, but the ball is bounced off the plate, so it'll be a 1-1 count now to Orato, who is hitting .158 on the season in 6 games. He has scored a run, 3 RBIs, 4 strikeouts, and 2 stolen bases. As Zion Springer pops out of the dugout to get the foul ball there. Hair blowing in the wind as here comes the pitch. That one is fouled off to the left side. There are a couple of guys who have hair longer than mine on the team, and he is one of them. Landon Boyd has the blondest of the bunch. That is for sure. I just bought some purple hair dye today, so we'll see how that goes. As here comes the 1-2. This one is sent to the first baseman on a couple of hops. McGee will glove and step on the bag for out number 1. Christian Lopez coming to the plate, the third baseman batting second tonight. Usually hits in the 3 hole, but we were talking about it before the game, me and our baseball ops interns. We like him. We like him hitting second. Get him some more at-bats. The man who leads the team in hitting .358 on the season in 12 games. 9 runs scored, 5 doubles, 15 RBIs, and 6 stolen bases. Out of Chula Vista, California, a sophomore at Alabama State. Digs in against Webb, and he is first pitch swinging. He sends this one up the middle for a base hit. So the change in the lineup works here as Lopez gets the first base hit of the night for Casper, and it will send Preston Joy up to the plate with a man aboard at first. 1 down in the bottom of the first. Hitting .154 in 6 games for Casper. 3 runs, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, and 8 strikeouts. Last night he was 1 for 5 with an RBI and a strikeout. On the season against the Pios, he is 2 for 17 with a run scored and 4 strikeouts. As here comes a pitch from Webb, also first pitch swinging. This one is lashed foul. Down the left field line, 0-1 the count. Let's get him, Horseheads. Absolutely! That is the enthusiasm we like to see. It's tough sometimes after, a 17-4 ball game. Morale's kind of low. As throw will go over to first. Check on the runner, Lopez, who is backstanding. I heard from an inside source today that, Coach Stover not too happy with the performance last night. Could hear him hollering in the locker room as that one miss inside for a ball. 1-1 the count. So we will see. Yep. We will see if that translates to the on-the-field play. The Pioneers leading this one 1-0 early. As here comes the pitch. Big swing and an off-speed pitch down in the zone. And Joy is down in the count, 1-2. Stover a bit more aggressive than KP was early in the season. As that one We'll go over to first once again, check on Lopez. Not afraid to make a move. Not afraid to pull guys out. Not afraid to get the locker room going. As here comes pitch. Big swing and a miss there. And Joy is down swinging. Baker will come to the plate now, the first baseman. He pinch hit last night late in the game. He was 0 for 1 with a strikeout, hitting .339 on the season in 17 games, 14 runs, 11 RBIs, 14 walks, and 21 strikeouts for the redshirt freshman at Kansas. Out of Lawrence, Kansas, 6'2", 215 pounds. He leads the team in hits as he will look at a ball outside, 1-0 the count. My source, they said they were walking through the building we share with Legion, the office as the clubhouse. There we go. We'll go over to first, check on Lopez again. And I guess Christian Lopez was out in the hall and was rewatching the game and going over his at-bats. And they were like, I heard Hannah's voice, and I didn't know where Hannah was, and it was coming from Lopez's phone. As that one will miss outside for a ball, 2-0. But no, Connor was talking to him yesterday, and he told Connor that he noticed something was off in his first two at-bats, and he was able to, go back to the dugout and think about it, make the correction, and in his third at-bat, he had the double as a big swing and a miss there by Baker. Will have him down 2-1, ahead 2-1. So, we got kids climbing on the dugout. Well, as 2-1 the count. So Lopez, leading the team in average, but the work he puts in not to be undermined absolutely is. Here comes the 2-1 offering to Baker, who is also hitting an impressive .339. That one will miss outside to him, 3-1. CeeLo is the best, absolutely. Lots of sources, because I'm talking to everybody. The feral cats are my sources. The raccoons in the parking lot fighting after the game, as that one will find the heart of the plate for a strike. 3-2. Count is now run full on Baker. Sun is hiding behind the clouds. We don't have very many in front of us, but looking to the back, there is some cloud cover. As here comes a full count offering to Baker. Runner takes off. That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. Lopez will round second. He's halfway between second and third, and now he will head back to second. So it is a walk to Baker. And the Horseheads have something cooking here. First and second with Joe Schmidt coming to the plate. Schmidt had one at bat last night before he left the game. He's hitting .341 on the season. Another impressive average here for the Horseheads. In 13 games, 6 runs scored, 12 RBIs, 4 walks, and 7 strikeouts. As Webb in a jam here. Here comes pitch. That one, a strike on the inside corner. Is it a jam? It's a light jam. It's first and second with 2 down. It's a bit of a jam. Jam-ish. Webb checks runner back at second, now deals home. That one will find the outside corner for a strike, so he's in and out here to Schmidt. Using both sides of the plate, and it's got Schmidt down 0-2. The Washington, Missouri native, freshman at John A. Logan College. Looking to battle back, runners take off, and swung on and missed by Schmidt. He is down on 3 pitches, and the Horseheads will strand 2. Here in the bottom of the first, we head to the top of the second. Western Nebraska leading 1-0. The Expedition League All-Star Spectacular presented by Hydrotex comes to Casper on July 19th and 20th. Season and game tickets are on sale now at CasperHorseheads.com. Casper Horseheads Baseball back in the saddle all summer long. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@CasperHorseheads.com. Nate Marroquin today in here against Will Clare, who is out for his second inning of work. And his first offering home to Marroquin is a strike on the outside corner. Western Nebraska leading 1-0 here as we open play in the top of the second inning. The 7, 8, 9 men due up here for the Pioneers, as Clare will deal the 1-0 home. It'll miss too far outside for a ball, 1-1. Jake Baker is pretty good too. Absolutely. Corey, thank you for joining us. Got to meet the Bakers when we were out in Western Nebraska. Lovely folks. They've been here for a couple of home games too. As here comes the pitch. This one is swung on and fouled back. 1-2. If you're watching and you would like me to give your son or your nephew or your brother a shout out or your favorite player, absolutely, we'll do it. We don't charge like the Spuds. The Spuds charge for shout-outs. That is shocking to me. I just do it out of the kindness of my heart. As here comes the 1-2 pitch. This one is fouled off to the right side, 1-2. The wind is now blowing out to left. It's whipping around. Not like it was when we were in Gehring. That was other level, with the dirt blowing in from the nearby fields and coming onto our field. As here comes 1-2 pitch from Clare. Swung on and bounced up the middle. Clare is there to grab it and fire over to Baker. The throw is errant. And it will get by the first baseman, Baker. We'll see how they score that. Connor's been told to stay off the error button. Let's see if they give him a base hit on it. Oh, they're going to give him an error on it. He's going to hear about that one. Oh, he's going to hear about that one. Probably on Clare on the throw. This is so fun. As Jonathan Ponder will dig in here now. Batting with a runner aboard after the error by Clare here in the top of the second inning. Pioneers leading 1-0. Here comes a pitch. That one will miss downstairs for a ball. 1-0 the count to Ponder, who we saw for the first time last night. He had a good evening. He was 2 for 4 with 3 runs scored, a triple and a homer, and 3 RBIs. As here comes the 1-0 offering from Clare. That one will miss upstairs for another ball. 2-0 now the count. Ponder ahead. The College National Finals Rodeo is in town. I'm told that is a very big event. We don't have rodeo in Washington. So I don't know anything about rodeo. But 50,000 people in here from out of town, as that one is shot out into center, but moving under it is Kyler Halverson, and he will make the catch for out number 2. Our co-GM Giselle, she told us that the population in Casper doubles this week. It is a week-long event that is held in Casper every year. She said they were trying to move it to Texas, but Casper fighting hard to keep it, understandably. So Marroquin is still at first with one out here in the top of the second inning. Kip Gronholz, the number 9 man, coming to the plate. As the runner will take off, pitch is down low for a ball. Throw goes into second. And the runner, Marroquin, is safe. So he will have himself a stolen base, the second stolen base that the Pioneers have on the evening. So Gronholz will be ahead in the count, 1-0 here. The only rodeo experience that I have is the movie The Longest Ride, which my sister forces me to watch, as an off-speed pitch will catch the zone there. 1-1 the count, now evening up on Gronholz, which is an adaptation of a Nicholas Sparks book, and it's her favorite movie of all time, and I simply suffer through it. But that's it. In the love interest, he is a bull rider, as that one will fall in. Another off-speed pitch there for a strike, 1-2. And the conflict is that he has had too many concussions, and he's going to get brain damage if he keeps going. And she's like, don't do it. And he's like, this is my life. It's very dramatic. It was very dramatic. I think he eventually gives it up. I can't remember. As here comes a pitch. That one misses down low, gets away from the catcher. Runner is down on his way to third. On the wild pitch there by Clare. And so now the Pioneers have another runner in scoring position here for the 9-man Gronholz. The pitch was a ball, so the count will even up at 2-2. As here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. A big strikeout there by Clare. will have Gronholz down swinging, and it will send Eric Smelko to the plate. Smelko is 0 for 1 with a ground out in the game. It's Clint Eastwood's son who is in it. He's the heartthrob. Yes, that's it. Yep, Scott Eastwood. But, yeah, that's it. It does not, no. It does not do it for me, as that one will miss inside for a ball 1-0. Smelko batting with the second run of the ball game for the Pioneers, 90 feet away. They scored in the first inning. Claire trying to strand another runner. He's stranded 2 already, as that one will miss outside, or will catch the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. But yeah, that's her favorite movie. She loves the hot weather here that we're having in Wyoming. I've been talking to her because it is 68 back on the west side of Washington. As here comes 1-1 pitch. This one is swung up the middle for nope, but that is Joy. He's there on a bounce, but the throw gets away from Baker. It looked like it was going up the middle. Joy was able to make the sliding stop, but the throw was off the line as Smelko would get down to second on it. Oh, Connor, what's the move? We will see as Western Nebraska will score their second run of the game. They haven't given him an error yet. They already had 2. There's 3. Oh, Connor's going to get yelled at tonight. As Smelko, the man aboard at second. This one misses down low, gets away from the catcher briefly, but he will smother that one. So, on the shortstop or the first baseman, you think? On the throw or the... I'd give it on the throw. Yeah, me too. Not that it matters. I'm not keeping the official book. I'm not getting yelled at. But, yeah. As Merrill Quinn came home to score on it, and that one will find the outside corner to Dalton Frank now. It was a good play by Joy to get there. But just a little off on the throw there as Frank is staring down a 1-1 offering with 2 down here in the top of the second inning. Claire, 38 pitches, 21 strikes, 17 balls, as that one will miss inside for another ball. 2-1 the count to him. Horseheads have committed 3 errors here in the first inning and 2/3. But, you know, our guy keeping book, he might get yelled at, and that might get changed. So we'll keep error watch on for tonight. As Claire checks the runner back, now deals a 2-1 home. That one, missing low. Looked like a pretty good pitch there. But it will be called a ball. Though you're from the home team side, I have to give props as a female announcer. Hannah, you do a great job and love your enthusiasm. Thank you, Jen. That's very nice of you to say. As here comes the 3-1 offering from Claire. That one will miss downstairs for ball 4. And so Frank will be aboard here after walking. And it'll be Smelko at second and Frank aboard at first for Cade McGee, who is 1 for 1 in the game with a single. We're trying to get a rivalry going with the Pios. But it's yes, I knew you were going.
If you're the nail, it's hard to have the hammer.
You can't, it's a, yeah, I know. We're trying. As that one bounces outside, it gets away from the catcher. Haight, another wild pitch will allow both runners to advance. As Smelko will go down to third, and Frank will move to second. And so 2 runners in scoring position here now for the batter, Cade McGee. Austin says Hannah does amazing. Thank you. You know what? It was just the SaberDogs fans who were rude. Nobody else has been rude. So,
Somebody else being rude?
no, nobody's being rude. We had nobody being rude during the Mining City.
If you live in Minot,
It was just the SaberDogs fans who were so rude for no reason. As here comes the 2-0 offering home to McGee. This one is chopped to the third baseman Lopez. He gloves and fires to record out number 3. So Western Nebraska, they get one more in the game, but they will leave 2 more runners aboard, both of them in scoring position. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Horseheads looking to get on the board. They trail this one 2-0. The Expedition League All-Star Spectacular, presented by Hydrotex, comes to Casper on July 19th and 20th. Season and game tickets are on sale now at CasperHorseheads.com. Casper Horseheads Baseball, back in the saddle all summer long. Hank Dunn, Andrew Hayton, Brooks Browning do up here in the bottom of the second inning for Casper. They trail this one 2-0. Oh, a mosquito just died on my laptop. Oh, come on, guys. They're killing me. 2-0. The Pioneers lead this one as it is sent to third on a couple of hops. Throw is high, though, and falling down was done. He got too excited over there. Oh, he saw the throw go high. He was ready to take second, and he fell down on it. So it will be, I think, KP over there at third. He's giving it to him. So Dunn will be aboard at first, and it'll be an error on the third baseman. So Connor's having fun down there hitting that E button tonight, as Dunn will be aboard at first. That one, that's you can't argue with that one. That one is cut and dry. You know what? I would like to see them argue with it, though, is that one will miss outside. 1-0 now the count to Andrew Hates, who is catching for the first time this evening. He made his Horseheads debut last night. He was DHing, and now he is behind the dish and batting with nobody down and a runner aboard at first in the bottom of the second. This one is sent through the left side for a base hit. So the Horseheads with an excellent start to the bottom of the second inning here. They have got the first 2 runners aboard here, and it will send up Brooks Browning, the hometown kid who always, without fail, has the largest cheering section down the left field line of anybody in the house. Though I've been told that Joe Schmidt's grandparents are in the house tonight. Abby and Ava are back in the house tonight. They were in Arizona, but they are back here. Did they do the pony race? They had the pony race between innings. Oh, that's Ava's favorite thing, as that one will miss outside for a ball, 1-1. She was up against, like the very first time we did it, it was Ava versus a gal named Charlie, who is Connor's host sister. And Charlie lost to Ava, but Ava cheated. She started before go. So they have to get a rematch going as Brooks sends this one out to the shortstop. He will go to second for 1 and over to first. It will not be in time, so they will get the man in the middle. On the fielder's choice by Browning. Browning hustling all the way, beating that one out. As Dunn will be aboard at third. Haight is out as the middleman. And it will send Kyler Halverson to the plate, the newly 21-year-old Halverson. Dunn aboard at third, Browning at first. Halverson also out of Casper, Wyoming. Manning center field this evening and a chance to get the Horseheads on the board, as that one will find the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. You got to watch the 3-year-olds. Absolutely. Oh, I worked at I worked at a preschool for 9 months before I came here. So I had 3, 4, 5, and 6-year-olds. So absolutely, I know all about that. As the 0-1 pitch is served into center field, this ball will get down for a base hit. Here comes the first run of the game for the Horseheads on the RBI single by Kyler Halverson. So it is now just a 1-run ball game. As the 9-man for the Horseheads getting it done here. Browning will move up to second on the play. The Horseheads with 3 hits here in the inning. 2 hits because they had the error. 2 hits in the inning. As Rato will come to the plate. He is 0 for 1 with a ground out. And he is batting now with runners aboard at first and second. Browning at second. Halverson at first. 1 run in here. And the Horseheads looking for more. 1 down in the bottom of the second. Here comes a pitch from Webb. That one on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 the count runs to Erato, who is 0 for 1 in the game with a ground out. Christian Lopez, the man on deck. He leads the team in average and RBIs. So Erato got to keep the line moving here. As here comes a pitch. Big swing and a miss there, and he is down in the count 0-2. The Horseheads in the bright orange uniform tops, white pants, high orange socks, and the Pioneers are in the red uniform tops with the gray pants and the high red socks. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one misses outside. A nice stop there by the catcher Davis as it got away from him momentarily, but no advance by either runner. 1-2 the count from Brian Webb, who is at 28 pitches, 19 strikes, and 9 balls. Nice night here in Casper. Another hot one, but the Horseheads looking to get hot at the plate. As that one is going to hit him. Came up and in on him and hit him in the shoulder. Looks like he's going to be okay there. So Erato, who was down in the count 1-2, will take the hit by pitch there, and it will send up Christian Lopez with the bases loaded now. And 1 down, an excellent opportunity here for the Horseheads to get some runs in. And the right man at the plate to do it. Shout out to my son, Christian Lopez from San Diego. Absolutely. Go CeeLo. CeeLo always has a lot of folks watching. A lot of support for him. You'll love to see it. And a chance to make him proud here with the bases loaded and 1 down for Lopez, who is already singled in the ballgame. As he awaits the first offering from Webb, who is definitely in a jam now. That one misses outside for a ball, 1-0. Gotta pitch Lopez carefully if you're Webb here. He is hitting .358 on the season with 15 RBIs. As here comes pitch. That one, another ball on the outside corner. He's pitching him away. And so 2-0 now the count to Lopez. He had a double last night. He was 2 for 4 with that double, and he had an RBI. Base hit, scores 2 here. Here comes the 2-0. This one, it's up high for another ball. 3-0. Webb not getting Lopez anything close here. Browning at third, Halverson at second, Erato at first, so some good speed on the base pads. As we will see if Lopez has the green light here. There's been nothing close. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. This one right down the heart of the plate for a strike. 3-1 now the count from Webb. Big moment in this ball game. It is early, bottom of the second inning, but the Horseheads with the bases loaded and 1 down here for Christian Lopez, who is in the hitter's count. 3-1. Webb shaking off a couple of signs here, and time is called as Webb and Davis unable to get on the same page on how they want to approach Lopez. CeeLo will step back into the box here. Webb, he's got the sign, and he comes set. Here comes the pitch. This one is fouled on the left field line. So Webb is battled back here to run the count full. Preston Joy, the man on deck. Lopez looking to do damage here. The Horseheads trail 2-1 in the bottom of the second inning. 1 out, full count to Lopez. Here comes the payoff pitch. This one is sent out into center field. Moving back on it is Ponder. He will get there and make the catch. The runner Browning is tagging. Going to third on it is Halverson. It is deep enough to score the runner Browning. And we have a tie ball game here, folks, thanks to the RBI sac fly by Christian Lopez. And Halverson moving up on it as well. So he will get to third. So a 2-2 ball game here now, thanks to that sacrifice fly by Lopez. And it will send up Preston Joy here. Runner takes off, no throw. And Arata will have the bag stolen. So the Horseheads with 2 runners in scoring position now for Preston Joy. The pitch was upstairs for a ball. More aggressive, that is for sure. You see Halverson tagging up on that fly ball. Arado taking the bag there. As this one will miss outside, so Joy is ahead in the count now, 2-0. Joy awaiting the 2-0 offering here, excuse me. As here comes pitch. This one is swung on, sent out to the third baseman. He misses it. And aboard at third will be Joy. I think they're going to give him a hit on that one. It was a tough play right down the line. It was going to be almost an impossible throw there. It was so deep. And it, oh man, they gave him an error on it. Oh man, that's going to get changed. That'll get changed. Are they going to put it on the board? They announced it as an E6. It would be an E5 anyway because it was the third baseman. Broderick announced it wrong. They gave him a hit. No, they gave him a hit on it. So Broderick was a little early on the trigger there. But we will come back to play here. Everybody is regrouping. As Halverson came home to score on it. It's fighting. Fighting through the door, guys. All right. So Joy is aboard on the error. Oh my goodness. So it is an error. They call it an error, E5. So Joy is aboard. Halverson scores. It is a 3-2 ball game here now. As Arato goes down to third on it, Preston Joy aboard at first. So for the first time tonight, the Horseheads have the lead as Jake Baker will come to the plate. As runner takes off, pitches inside, throw goes down to second, and it is not in time. Preston Joy has the bag stolen, so the second stolen base of the inning for the Horseheads. Has 2 more runners in scoring position. The pitch was inside for a ball, so 1-1 the count will run to Baker, who walked in his first plate appearance. They gave him a hit. Can we decide what the call is going to be on the play, fellas? Because we've gone back and forth 3 times. As that one will miss down low for a ball, 2-1. So they did give him a hit on it, and they took away the error, as I thought originally. 2-1 now the count to Baker, who's looking for more. That one on the inside corner for a strike, 2-2. Arado the man at third, Joy aboard at second. A 3-2 ball game here now as the Horseheads have put up 3 in the bottom of the second and looking for more with 2 men in scoring position. Here comes a pitch from Baker. This one is swung on and fouled off to the right side. Count will hold where it is at 2-2. Let's go Pios. No, Summer. You have the wrong broadcast. Go listen, Zach. Nah, I'm just joking. We love our Pios fans on the broadcast too, watching. Keep the runs going, Horseheads. Absolutely. That's what they're looking to do here. 2-2, the count to Baker, who is hitting cleanup. He'll call time and step out here. As Webb, who is up to 46 pitches, 26 strikes, and 16 balls. 3 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors, and 2 men left on for the Horseheads. 2 runs, 2 errors. 2 runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for Western Nebraska. Oh, they got the big board all messed up. As that one will miss inside for a ball. It is a full count now here to Baker. Looking to keep the line going. It is Joe Schmidt out on deck. The heart of the lineup coming up for the Horseheads here with runners aboard. Trying to keep the line going is Baker. And here comes a pitch. This one is swung on, hit out to left field, but settling under it is Merrow Quinn, a couple of steps to his right, and he will record the third and final out. But not before the Horseheads put up 3 runs here in the bottom of the second inning. They lead this one 3-2. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. Welcome back to action here. Horseheads have the lead 3-2 in the top of the third inning. JT Walden, Tyler Davis, and Clay Cutter, the man, due up here for the Pioneers in the top half of the third inning. And Will Clare will deal his 44th offering home for a ball. That one will miss upstairs. 1-0 the count to Walden, who is 1 for 1 in the game with a single. Summer says, I like your play-by-play. Thank you, Summer. We can be friends. All right. As that one on the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 the count. Now to Walden, the leadoff man in the top of the third inning. Horseheads leading 3-2. We were at 102 folks watching, and now it's down to 98, but we're still pushing 100. As that one misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0. We appreciate everybody watching and commenting. If you would like a shout out, we don't charge for them like the Spuds, so we'd be happy to give you a shout out on the broadcast. As here comes the 2-1 pitch from Clare. This one is sent to the first baseman, Baker. Softly, he will gather and touch first base for out number 1. We do have a correction. It is not Connor on the book tonight. It's Manny. So he came over to talk to us about some of the errors and what was going on. So we're going to, angry emails is to Manny. Manny at Casper Horseheads. And he gets the wrath of the coaches this evening. Connor gets the night off. But he's messing up the scoreboard. You know what? It's a hard job. As here comes the first offering home to Tyler Davis. He sends this one out to right field, but it is foul. 0-1. Did that one hit the press box? Must have hit the press box down there where the raccoons like to congregate. So here comes all of the little leaguers in the ballpark tonight. All 2 of them racing up the stairs. A slew of children. It's 2, Broderick. Oh, man. Did they get it? Who got it? I think the younger kid got it. Yep. He beat him. As here comes a 1-1 offering home. That one right down the heart of the plate for a strike. So 1-2 now the count to Davis, who was 0 for 1 with a fly out in the game. Davis catching tonight for the Pioneers. He is out of Fresno, California, 6'2", 185 pounds as he We'll look at a ball outside, 2-2. Claire at 51 pitches, 26 strikes, 25 balls, and he's pitching for the first time with the lead in this one as the Horseheads put up 3 runs in the bottom of the second inning. Here comes a 2-2 pitch from Claire. That one missing well inside. A nice stop by Haight, who is making his catching debut for the Horseheads this evening. Davis hitting .270 on the season for the Pios in 9 games, 11 runs, 2 homers, and 6 RBIs. Here comes the full count offering, and that one is going to miss outside for a ball. So Davis is aboard with the walk, and it will send Clay Cutter up to the plate. He is 0 for 1. Is not Clay? Nope.
That's Charlie Deeds, pinch hitter.
Charlie Deeds, pinch hitter. So they will have to re-announce him here. So Clay Cutter, after 1 at bat, is out of the ball game, and Charlie Deeds will take over for him. So Deeds will get his first at bat here for the Pioneers as he takes over for Cutter. He will swing at the first pitch he sees and foul this one down to the... Ooh, they're going to say it hit him? They're giving him first, so it must have hit him there. I don't know where it hit him, as Coach Stover is going to come out and probably ask that very question, because he fouled it off, so it hit him and then he fouled it off. Where did it hit him? Yeah. But if he makes contact and then it hits him, that's still a foul ball.
Yeah, but if it hit him first, then he made contact.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But we're talking.
Now we're going to talk about it.
We're talking about it. We're Stover's talking to both umpires here. We're seeing what the call. The umpires are standing. One is at home plate and then one is on the infield. So are they conversing from like 90 feet away?
No, wait, why is Claire throwing a pitch?
Claire is throwing some pitches now. It must have got a piece of the catcher's interference. There we go. So and then the swing, it must have got him there. That's what it is. And is he going to come out of the ball game? He will come out of the ball game. So it's not a foul ball. Catcher's interference called on the play. And the swing got a piece of Haight there, and so he is going to come out of the ball game. We will see who replaces him. They've got Boyd and Springer on the bench. Schmidt is the DH, so he's unlikely to come in. They will see who the replacement is here. But for now, there are runners aboard on first and second after the catcher's interference is called, because it didn't look like it hit him. So we will see here. It will be, we'll see who puts on the catching gear. We haven't had anybody come out of the dugout yet. It is a 3-2 ball game here in the top of the third inning with 1 down when we resume play. 3-2 Horseheads. The Pioneers getting 1 run in the first, 1 in the second. Still trying to see who is going to come out of the dugout in the catching gear for the Horseheads as they are taking a moment. So we will send it to the break here. 1 out in the top of the third inning, injury delay as the Horseheads lead the Pioneers 3-2. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text Go Heads to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. All righty. Landon Boyd is now catching for the Horseheads after Andrew Haight had to leave due to an injury. He was injured on the catcher's interference play, so Boyd will take over for him behind the plate. The freshman at the University of Oklahoma, as this one is set out into center by the batter Morrow Quinn, but moving under it is Halverson. He will retire the batter there. The runner will tag up. That is Davis, who will move to third on it. Runner Deeds will stay where he is. So Morrow Quinn out on just one pitch to the center fielder Halverson. Davis moves up on it. Deeds staring right where he is as Jonathan Ponder will dig in now here for the Pioneers. He is 0 for 1 in the game with a fly out, batting with runners at the corners and 2 down in the top of the third inning. Casper leading 3-2, but the Pioneers threatening once again. Will Clare still out there, 56 pitches, 29 strikes, and 27 balls. Runner bluffs, does not go. Boyd bluffs the throw down to first, and he doesn't throw. It was a ball. So 1-0, the count runs to Ponder, who we saw for the first time last night. After this, the Horseheads will be on the road this weekend as a big swing and a miss there by Ponder. We'll have the count evening up at 1-1. They will be up in Butte for the first time, taking on the Mining City Tommyknockers, and then they welcome the Canyon County Spuds into town for the first time next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Before we will be up in Idaho Friday, Saturday, Sunday, playing Canyon County. Another big swing and a miss there. So Claire's got him down 1-2 in the count. After this, the Pioneers will be back at home to take on the Hastings Sodbusters this weekend, who are probably still getting beat by the Fremont Moo. We'll have to go check on it, but I would wager a guess. Here comes a 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. And Claire ends the threat here with a strikeout of Ponder. We will head to the bottom of the third inning. Casper still leading 3-2. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. It will be the 5, 6, 7 men due up here for Casper in the bottom of the third inning. They lead this one 3-2 after putting up 3 runs in the last inning. Joe Schmidt, Hank Dunn, and Landon Boyd will dig in here in the bottom of the third. First up to the plate is Schmidt, who is first pitch swinging at a strike. Doesn't get a pitch there. 0-1 the count to Schmidt, who is 0 for 1 in the ball game with a strikeout swinging. I was right. Fremont is beating Hastings 3-0 in the bottom of the 6th inning. As this one is skied out into center field, moving back on it is Ponder. He will make the over-the-shoulder catch for out number 1. So Schmidt is the first out of the bottom of the third here, and it will send up Hank Dunn, the right fielder, who is 0 for 1 in the ball game. He has reached on an error. There is another error up on the board for the Horseheads, so they have 4. But it was on the catcher's interference because that counts as an error, which was my knowledge for the evening and also knowledge for the boys because they came down and they were like, we just learned this. So you learn something. There's so many little obscure rules in baseball. It takes so long to know them all. So an error, a catcher's interference counts for an error. There you go. So Manny's not getting yelled at for that one. Nothing he can do on that one. That is set in stone. Nope. As Dunn will dig in here now, he will look at a pitch up and outside for a ball, 1-0. Also around the league, Wheat City beating Badlands 4-3 in the bottom of the fifth. Sioux Falls still holding on to their 4-0 lead over the Trappers in the bottom of the fifth. Canyon County and Source Valley still knotted at 2 in the top of the sixth inning, as that one misses inside for another ball, and it will be 2-0 as the pitch gets away from the catcher, Davis. And the Tommyknockers, in the bottom of the first inning, they lead Spearfish 4-0. So those are your scores from around the league, which isn't sponsored by anybody yet. We should get a sponsor for that. As here comes a 2-0 pitch. This one is sent foul down the left field line, 2-1. Landon Boyd on deck. He will get his first plate appearance here after taking over for Hates on the catcher's interference that injured Hates on his glove hand. Got nicked there by the bat. And so it will be a 2-1 offering home to Dunn. Webb, 49 pitches, 30 strikes, and 19 balls for him. As he looks in for the sign, now comes set and delivers home. That one off the plate for another ball. 3-1 the count. We had another shout out. Shout out to Zion Springer from Bosque Farms, New Mexico. Go Horseheads. Thank you, Kathleen, for listening and watching. We're at 103 now. As here comes the 3-1. That one on the outside corner for a strike, so the count will run full to Dunn. Zion is from Albuquerque, New Mexico, so that makes sense. Got some family there. Goes to Menlo College in California. Not into this game tonight. He is the only catcher left on the bench, as that one will miss. Oh, strike 3 called! Oh, Dunn had through the bat. That one looked inside. But it is strike 3 to Dunn. So he is down looking. And Landon Boyd will dig in here now.
Talking about obscure baseball rules.
Oh, that's one of the unwritten rules, though. That's not in the book. As Boyd will swing and not get a pitch. 0-1 the count to him. First at bat on the evening for Landon. He is with the bleach blonde hair, absolutely. A freshman at the University of Oklahoma. Maybe I'll ask him where he got that done or if he did it himself. As that one will miss outside for a ball. He probably did it himself, I'm thinking.
How hard is it to do that? I don't have any hair.
It is, well, you got to get your color, and you want to make sure you get a good quality one so you don't, fry your hair. Although, I don't know, he might have fried his. As here comes 1-1 pitch. This one is sent out to second on a couple of hops. He will fire over to the first baseman, McGee. And down 1-2-3 are the Horseheads here in the bottom of the third inning. When we come back, we'll keep talking about hair because, what else have we got to talk about? Baseball? Nah. 3-2 the Horseheads lead. We head to the top of the fourth. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text GO HEADS to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. Tied 1-2 here, due for the Pioneers in the top half of the fourth inning. Casper leading this one 3-2 as Kip Gronholz will dig in. He is 0 for 1. He has struck out swinging so far in this game, and he will look at ball one outside. Claire, 61 pitches, 32 strikes, 29 balls in what is officially now 3+ innings of work. He's given up just 2 runs, as that one will miss upstairs for another ball. So Gronholz has run the count 2-0 in his favor. He has allowed 2 runs, but just one of them was earned. He has struck out 2, allowed 2 hits, walked 3, and had a couple of wild pitches. As he will deal the 2-0 home to Gronholz. This one on the outside corner for a strike. 2-1 now, the count to Kip. We saw him pinch hitting last night, and he gets the start here as the 9-man for the Pioneers this evening. Gronholz, Smelko, and Frank we will see in the inning. As this one is fouled off to the right side. That one is going to land in the grandstands where there is no one sitting. And it's all the way up in the roped off area. So 3 small children are running. One obviously has the lead here. I don't know why the other 2 are even making an attempt. They can't find it. Oh, it's in the top row, guys. Oh, they can't find it. That one misses upstairs for a ball, 3-2. Oh, they're looking. Oh, this has really turned into a race now. They're going down. No, you got to go up. You got to go up. My man who was in the lead, he's come all the way down the stairs. As this one is sent out into center field, moving over is Halverson, and in right center, he will make the catch for out number 1. And, they got it. I think the trail runner got it, actually. And that's why you never give up. You know what? I said it was a blowout, but they didn't know where the ball was. So there you go. So down on the flyout is Gronholz, and it will send up the DH. Eric Smelko was leading off tonight. He came a double shy of the cycle last night. He was 1 batter away from coming up to the plate once again in the 9th, as that one will miss outside for a ball. 1-0 the count to him. He's 0 for 2 here this evening. He has grounded out and reached on an error. The Horseheads have committed 4 of them. Western Nebraska with 1, as here comes the pitch. That one bounced on the outside corner, 2-0. Claire, 68 pitches, 35 strikes, 33 balls now. He is pitching in his 4th inning of work here for the Horseheads on the evening. And he's pitching with the lead. 3-2 Horseheads have it. As this one is shot out into left, this ball is going to get down, and it is fair. Just fair inside the line there. As Smelko takes the turn at second, and he will hold there with the double. That one was hard to see down the line. The line is not painted down there very well. So I wonder how our home plate umpire saw that, or if he was just kind of like, 50-50, I'm right.
Who's going to argue?
Yep. You can't see it, so it will be a double, though, for Smelko, and it will send up Dalton Frank, who has walked twice tonight, has not recorded an official at-bat, excuse me. Shout out to CeeLo. I've never seen a better third base, as this one is sent out to right, but it's foul and almost out of play. It hit the fence. Baker went all the way out there to try and make the play, but to no avail. Thank you to K-Tick Alonzo for that shout-out. You keep them coming, we will keep announcing them. I'll even do a shout-out for the Pios. I don't care. Luke Short says, go Pios. Can we send them a bill? We will charge the away team for shout-outs. That's what we will do. We will never charge the home fans. Though if we charged CeeLo's family, we'd be making some money. As here comes the pitch. This one is shot up the middle, and diving there is Joy. He will fire, but it will not be in time on a couple of bounces over to Baker. That did save a run, though. He keeps it on the infield. And Joy has made a couple of nice stops tonight. He hasn't thrown anybody out, but he's kept the ball on the infield, which is valuable. And so Smelko down to third instead of coming home on it. On the infield single by Frank. As Cade McGee will come to the plate now, he is 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. Smelko aboard at third, Frank at first. He is 1 for 2, is McGee batting now with 1 down here in the top of the 4th inning. Horseheads clinging to a 1-run lead, as that one is right down the heart of the plate for a strike. 0-1 now, the count to McGee. He is out of Tucson, Arizona, 6'1", 195-pound freshman at Gonzaga. hitting .254 on the season for the Pios with 11 RBIs. As here comes the 0-1 offering. It is sent out to Baker on a couple of hops. He will tag the bag. Runner does come home to score on it. Might have had a play at the plate there, but he was checking on the runner going down to second. So on the RBI ground out, Smelka will come home to tie this game up. Pios interns cannot have that call. You cannot post that on Twitter. I'm copywriting it right now. It's mine. So out on the play is McGee. That one going 1 unassisted. Smelko coming home to score, and Frank will go down to second on it. And it will send JT Walden up to the plate in a 3-3 ball game. As he will get the first offering here from Claire. It misses downstairs for a ball. So Frank aboard at second now for Walden, who is 1 for 2, also with a single and a ground out in this one. Batting with a runner in scoring position with 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. A new ball game, 3-3. We are all tied up. As here comes a pitch. This one is shot down the right field line, but that is foul. Very foul. There will be no small children going for that one. There's a guy jogging for it. Where are you going? That is, it's gone. You can't have that. Oh my gosh. The kids are running. They don't have the vantage point that I do. That one, there's no chance for that one. I'm sorry, fellas. It probably is in the river. 1-1 the count now to Walden. Claire checking the runner back. Runner is taking off. Here comes a pitch. It's outside. There will be no throw as that one. Frank, another stolen base by the Pioneers here this evening. They have 3 of them on the night, and 2 of them do belong to Frank. The other one was Nathan Marroquin. And so it is now, pitch was a ball. It's a 2-1 offering home. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch on the outside corner. Count is evened up and 2-2 on Walden. 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. Go ahead run 90 feet away. Claire trying to set down the cleanup man for the Pioneers and get out of this one with just allowing the 1 run. Here comes a pitch. This one missing well outside. It was a ball out of his hand, and the count will run full. Kids came back now. Yeah, with no ball. Shocker. I'm sure they'll have plenty of chances here tonight. Still early, top of the 4th inning. We got a good one here, 3-3. It will be the payoff pitch home. Here it comes. This one is swung on, hit up the middle. Joy ranges, he gloves and fires across the diamond to retire Walden. We have seen some excellent defense from Preston Joy this evening. In that play, no exception. The Pioneers will strand the go-ahead run in scoring position 90 feet away. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. 3-3. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. Brooks Browning to lead things off here in a tie ball game. Bottom of the 4th inning, knotted up at 3. He will dig in. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking so far. as he will look at ball one on the outside corner. So we told you last night that Brooks is second in the league in strikeouts, which is, but we looked up who was first today as that one misses inside for another ball. Cal run 2-0. And his name, at first I did not believe. No, it is not. It is, I could not believe this was actually his name. Fogelstrom Houston for the Whiskey Jacks. That one misses upstairs for another ball. 3-0 now, the count. Browning is ahead. Fogelstrom Houston, who is from Omaha. He has 26 strikeouts on the season. We looked him up. He has a Twitter. He's a real guy and everything. But I did not believe that Fogelstrom Houston was his real name, as that one will miss inside, so it'll be a 4-pitch walk to Browning. He has struck out one more time in this game, so he might be, let's see, he does lead the team in doubles, though. He's tied for second in strikeouts with Monroe of Hastings, Tyler Monroe. He also has 24 strikeouts. But, yeah, that was our big shocker of the afternoon, Fogelstrom Houston. So now his mom is going to hear about this, and he's going to be like, leave my son alone. That one will fall inside for a strike on Kyler Halverson. It was 1-for-1 with a single.
Back in the day, they used to publish a Baseball America directory.
Uh-huh.
And when I was in the Midwest League, there was a few of us that would send in fake names.
Fake names? You'd send in fake names for the Baseball America directory. As that one will find the inside corner for a strike, 0-2. That's funny. But, yeah, no, he's a real guy. He's on Twitter.
Just to make ourselves laugh.
Yeah.
Just to see if they would print
That is funny. As here comes the 0-2 offering home to Halverson. Swung on and missed there, and Kyler is down on 3 pitches. And so it will send up Eric Arato to the plate. He is 0-for-1. He has grounded out and also been hit by a pitch. Someone is going to get mad now that I was making fun of his name, but it just doesn't seem like a real name. If it was flipped, I would almost believe it more. Houston Fogelstrom. But I have never heard of a guy, his first name is Fogelstrom. But so Fogey. There you go. Brooks will take off at first. Here comes the throw. It is not a good one. Well off the mark. And Brooks will have the bag stolen here. So both teams doing their fair share of running out on the bases. As the pitch was a ball, so it'll be a 1-0 count to Arato, who is batting now in a tie ball game with the go-ahead run in scoring position out at second in the form of Brooks Browning. As here comes 1-0 offering. That one bounced up there, gets away from the catcher, but no advance by Browning. 2-0 now the count. Religiously, if we tweet or post anything about Brooks, his mom is the first one to repost it. She is on it. And we appreciate it because she retweeted his home run that we tweeted out. Got 1,500 views. So thank you to her. As here comes a 2-0 pitch. This one is swung on and fouled off down the right field line. Counter runs to 2-1. Joe Schmidt's mom is also always on it. We appreciate that.
You love to see the parents.
Exactly.
They send their kids in the middle of nowhere for this.
Yep.
You love to see them involved.
A 3-3 ball game here in the bottom of the first inning with one down.
This town doesn't smell bad.
I'm never living that down. Arato, the man at the plate. Here comes the pitch. This one is swung on and sent to the left side. Shortstop gloves. He drops the ball. Oh, it's going to be an error. That's an error for sure on him. That one, oh, no, he had the ball in his glove, and on the transfer, he dropped it. I say you got to give him an error on that one. Brooks is down to third on it. What is it? They haven't decided yet. It's an error. It's an error.
Who's on it, Manny today?
Manny's on it. No, I give him an error on that one all the way. That's a routine play, and he had it, and he dropped it on the transfer. And so it is an error on the shortstop. It will have Brooks down to third and Arato safe at first. So runners at the corner now for Christian Lopez, who will look at a strike at the bottom of the zone. Christian 1-for-1 with a single and a sacrifice fly and a chance for the Horseheads to take the lead. They have the go-ahead run 90 feet away. As here comes a pitch. That one will miss outside for a ball. 1-1 the count. Well, when I worked for Bellingham, the teams used to they were closer to the press box, so they would just yell up at the press box if we gave them an error and they didn't like it. They'd be like, "Oh, that's brutal." Here comes the pitch. It gets away from the catcher. Here comes Browning. He will score on it. And Brooks Browning coming home to score the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Arato moved up to second on it. On the pass ball here. So the Horseheads now lead it 4-3. Yep, stop the count. It was a ball, so the count is 2-1 on Lopez, who is batting with a runner aboard at seconds. Webb checks the runner back, now deals home. This one shot to the third baseman. He bobbles it, but gathers it and throws across the diamond to retire Lopez. So Lopez is down 5-3. Arato unable to advance on the play, and it will send Preston Joy up to the plate. The Horseheads with the lead now, 4-3. Thanks to Brooks Browning manufacturing some runs. He stole that base at second, and then a good heads-up base running play there to get down to third on the error by the shortstop.
I'm going to guess that Frank didn't expect him to run. Because most times you see the guy goes second.
With the play right there. As Joy will look at a strike on the inside corner, 0-1 the count to him.
Most times the guy won't go second and third as the ball's in front of him.
We have another mosquito died on my laptop. They're really... They're just dying up here tonight. As here comes the 0-1 offering home. This one is swung on and sent foul down the left field line. So now 0-2. Joy down in the count. He is 0 for 2 on the evening. He has struck out swinging, and he's also reached on the error. Horseheads with a lead here now. They are up 4-3 in the bottom of the fourth. With 2 down and still threatening, they've got a runner in scoring position. Arato out at second. Webb will check him back and now deal the 0-2 home. Swung on and missed. It was an off-speed pitch down in the zone. And Joy is down looking, but not before Brooks Browning comes around to score the fourth run of the ball game for the Horseheads. We head to the top of the fifth inning. Casper back up 4-3. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text GO HEADS to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. Welcome back to action here at Mike Lansing Field. The Horseheads with the 4-3 lead. Will Clare goes out for another inning of work as first pitch swinging is Tyler Davis. He sends this one foul to the right side. It's going to land in the grandstand. We have kids running up. Oh, he's already got a ball in his hand. He's going to have 2 on the evening. Oh, a good night at the ball. Oh, he's going to give it to one of his friends. He threw it down there. He missed. Now he can't find it. That's nice of him. You'll love to see that from the youth. As here comes the curveball in there. It'll miss for a ball on the inside corner. 1-1 the count runs to Davis. Davis is 0 for 1 on the evening with a fly out and a walk in the ball game. Top of the fifth inning, 4-3 Casper leading. As here comes the 1-1 offering home from Clare. Fired up there for a ball. Misses down in the zone. Davis, Charlie Deeds, and Nathan Morroquin due up here for the Pioneers in the visiting half of the fifth. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. This one is skied out to left, a high fly ball, but not deep. Moving out the third baseman, the shortstop, but it will be the left fielder, Brooks Browning, to make the play for out number 1. That was a towering fly ball, one of the highest that we have seen, but not deep at all. And so Charlie Deeds will come up to the plate. He has not recorded an official at bat. He reached on catcher's interference back in his first plate appearance. The same play that took the starting catcher out of this one, Haight. This one, a bouncer back off the middle, off the glove of Claire. Diving is Joy. He is unable to make that one, and so it will head into center field. A single here by Deeds, first pitch swinging. And it will send up Nathan Marroquin, who is 0 for 2. He has reached on an error and flied out in this one. He is batting here in the top of the 5th inning with 1 out and a runner aboard at first in a 1-run ball game. This one back and forth all night. Western Nebraska took the lead in the first. They got 1 in the first and then 1 in the second. As here comes the pitch home. This one is swung out into center field. Moving over it is Halverson. He's ranging into left, and he is there for the catch. Runner will go back to first. As out on the play is Marroquin. It will send up Jonathan Ponder, who is 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout swinging. So Western Nebraska leading at 2-0 in the second, but then Horseheads storm back. They put up 3 in the bottom half of the second. Western Nebraska tied it up in the top of the 4th. They got 1 more. And then in the bottom of the frame, the Horseheads taking the lead. Brooks Browning coming home to score on the pass ball. And so now it is a 4-3 ball game here as Claire will deal the first offering home to Ponder. This one misses outside, but a nice block there by Boyd. And so it'll be a 1-0 pitch. The Horseheads trying to even the series up at 1 win apiece. They dropped last night's affair 17-4. But they lead here in the top of the 5th inning 4-3. As runner will take off, pitches right down the heart of the plate for a strike. Throw is not in time, and it gets away. It goes into short left, but no advance by the runner there. I think it did hit the runner there. It was a throw on 1 hop. Looked like they might have had a chance at him, but it did hit the runner there, and it got away from the second baseman, Arat. So it was a strike. It was a perfect pitch right down the heart of the plate. But Deeds will be down to second on the stolen base, the 4th stolen base of the evening for the Pioneers. And the count will even up at 1-1 to Ponder. Wow, there you go. Yep. As here comes the 1-1 pitch. This one a swing and a miss there, or he fouled it off. Either way, it is a strike, and Ponder was down to 1 knee on it. I'll bring my other headset. We'll get you mic'd up tomorrow night. So the the listeners can actually hear you instead of just you quietly into my mic from across the way. So we will get you. We will definitely get you. We'll get you the other headset because I bought one.
Nobody wants that kind of
As the runner will go back to second, Will Clare looking back to check on him there. We've had a couple of guys come out a couple of players onto the concourse here with Josh, so we will see what they are planning. I think they're doing a peanut toss between innings. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The pitch is fouled off. It gets away from the catcher. And down to third there on the strikeout. Down first there. Down to third is Deeds. Down to first on the strikeout is Ponder. And so now Kip Gronholz will come to the plate with 2 down here in the top of the 5th inning. Batting with runners aboard at first and third, so Claire will need to get 4 outs in this one. 4-3, Casper leading in the top of the 5th inning, but the tying run 90 feet away for the Pios. Here comes a pitch from Claire. This one is swung on and fouled back. That might hit the press box. Nope, I think it went over us. 0-1 the count. I did see it was the 2013 ALCS Red Sox Tigers. There was a 4 strikeout inning because there was a drop third strike and he went down to first on it. Runner will take off. This one is sent foul, so he will come back. Anibal Sanchez, when he was still pitching for the Tigers, I think he's with the Nationals now. But the Red Sox, of course, took that series, beat the Rays in 4 games, and then they beat the Tigers in 6. I was at homecoming watching the game on my phone in the corner. My mom was like, why did you go if you're just going to watch the game? But the Red Sox won, and they clinched and went to the World Series as that one is swung on and missed. And that will be strike number 3 as down swinging is Gronholz. And so Claire in and out of trouble. He's been walking the high wire all night. It's been working to his advantage, though. Casper leads 4-3 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. The Expedition League All-Star Spectacular presented by Hydrotex comes to Casper on July 19th and 20th. Season and game tickets are on sale now at CasperHorseheads.com. Casper Horseheads Baseball back in the saddle all summer long. Jake Baker, Joe Schmidt, and Hank Dundu up here in the home half of the 5th inning for the Horseheads. They lead this one 4-3. It'll be Brian Webb out there for another inning of work. 73 pitches, 44 strikes, and 29 balls for Webb in this one. He is on the hook for the losses. That one will miss outside to Baker. 1-0 the count to him. Jake 0 for 1 at the plate tonight. He has walked and flied out thus far. As we have a couple shout-outs, so we will get to them. As here comes the pitch. This one is skied back to us. Oh, it might hit. It might hit us. Kids are running up. It didn't hit us. I think it landed down on the concourse. 1-1 now the count to Baker. Lot of CeeLo shout-outs. Let's go CeeLo. Greetings from Tijuana, Mexico. Let's go CeeLo. Let's go CeeLo. You can do it. We got some aunts and grandmothers. Everybody watching CeeLo tonight. We will be sure to let him know after the game as that one misses downstairs for a ball. 2-1 now the count to Baker. Horseheads leading 4-3 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Looking to add some insurance here against Webb. Here comes the pitch to Baker. That one on the outside corner for a strike. Baker didn't like it. Looked a bit outside there. But it does go in the book as strike 2. So 2-2 now the count to Baker, who is batting with the bases empty. Nobody down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here comes the pitch. That one, an off-speed pitch that misses inside. That one looked more like a strike than the last pitch did. So maybe our home plate umpire toning, evening things up here in the count. It is a full count now to Baker. 4-3, Horseheads leading. Here comes the payoff pitch. Big swing and a miss there by an off-speed pitch. Jake was fooled on that one. And it will be a strikeout swinging to Baker as Joe Schmidt will dig in here now for the Horseheads. He is 0 for 2 with a strikeout swinging and a flyout. Schmidt hitting .341 on the season, 13 games, 6 runs, 12 RBIs, 4 walks, and 11 strikeouts. They announce him as Papa Joe here. They announce Hank Dunn as Hammer and Hank sometimes as well. We have fun here at the ballpark. As this one is shot out to the shortstop, going to be a tough throw. He slips, throws across the diamond, and it will not be in time. He was at the lip of the outfield grass, so it was going to be quite a throw. And then the shortstop, Frank, he slipped on the grass a bit. And it will get Schmidt aboard at first with the infield single. And Hank Dunn will come to the plate now. Dunn is the right fielder, 0 for 2. He has reached on an errand, struck out looking. And he's batting now with one down in the bottom of the fifth inning. A runner aboard at first. The Horseheads lost last night's affair 17-4. But leading here now 4-3 and looking for more, looking to even up the season. The series, excuse me, not the season. But plenty of time to do that as well. As here comes a pitch home. That one right down the heart of the plate for a strike 0-1. The Pio's interns were surprisingly quiet on Twitter last night. I was waiting for somebody to say something. Me to be like, please leave us alone. But nobody said anything. So I will surely be chirping if the Horseheads keep this lead. As that one misses inside for a ball, 1-1. Kyler Halverson's birthday last night. He went an inning of scoreless relief. And he is in the lineup here tonight. The number 9 man for the Horseheads on the evening. A 4-3 ball game here. Dunn, the man at the plate, 0 for 2 on the evening. Batting in a 1-1 count with a runner aboard. Here comes the pitch. This one is shot up the middle. The second baseman makes a great diving stop from his backside. He flips to second. He gets the out there. Oh, what a play by Kip Gronholz. From his backside, he flipped to Frank covering. And if the Pios want to take that one for Twitter, you know what? They can have that one because that was quite the play by Kip Gronholz. But Dunn hustling down to first. He will beat it out on the fielder's choice. Schmidt is the man out at second. As Dunn now aboard at first base for Landon Boyd, who shoots the first offering that he sees foul down the left field line. Chuck went down. He's down every couple of innings, and he came up with an ice cream sandwich, so he's living the good life. Did you see that play?
No.
Oh. It was Gronholz. He was on his backside, and he made it was a hot shot up the middle. As here comes the pitch. Runner will take off. Throw goes down to second. It is not in time, so Dunn will have the stolen base. But it was quite the play there by Gronholz.
Trying to get up the stairs.
Too busy getting the ice cream sandwich. The pitch was a ball, so it'll even up 1-1 on Boyd, who is 0 for 1 with a ground out on the evening. 4-3, Casper leading here. Here comes a pitch. Big swing and a miss there. Boyd was out in front of that one. 1-2 now the count. Well, if Aba and Avi get ice cream, then Grandpa's got to get ice cream too. It's only fair. 1-2 the count to Boyd. Here comes a pitch. This one is swung on and hit out to left. This ball is going to get down for a base hit. They are sending Dunn. Here he comes. The throw comes home. It's a good one, but it gets away from the catcher. And on the RBI double by Landon Boyd, Hank Dunn comes around to score. And it is now a 5-3 ball game. And Brooks Browning coming to the plate now. He is 0 for 1 with a fielder's choice and a walk. He's also scored a run. He scored what at the time was the go-ahead run. And now batting with Boyd out at second with the big 2-out RBI insurance run. As here comes pitch home to Browning. He will chop this one out to the shortstop. It's going to be a long throw for Frank. He fires and accurately throws across the diamond to retire Browning. But not before an RBI double by Landon Boyd brings the 5th run of the game home for Casper. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Horseheads leading 5-3. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text Go Heads to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. New pitcher here for the Horseheads. So the night is over for Will Clare. It is Jake Wright coming in relief. The right-hander out of Ringgold, Georgia, 5'10", 170-pound sophomore at Carson Newman. He is 0-1 on the season with a 2.81 ERA in 5 games with 4 games started. He has appeared in 16 innings of work, 14 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 14 hits. And he will lead off against the DH here. Top of the lineup, due up for Western Nebraska in the top of the 6th inning. Casper leading 5-3. As Smelko is first pitch swinging, he sends this one out to shallow right. Moving back on it is the second baseman, Arato. And he will close the glove on out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out here for Wright. And it will send up Dalton Frank for the Pioneers. He is 1 for 1. He's walked twice in the game, and he's also singled. Wright's last appearance, he took the loss in the start against the Tommyknockers on Sunday. He went 3 innings, gave up 4 runs. They were all earned. He allowed 5 hits, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. And he will face off now against Frank, who is batting with 1 down in the top of the 6th inning. As here comes a pitch. It is a bunt, and it is an excellent one. Oh, no throw there. Lopez was back. It's right down the third base line. A beauty by Frank. As Cade McGee will come to the plate. He's a K-man on the evening, and he bats now with a runner aboard at first in the top of the 6th inning with 1 down. McGee is 1 for 3 with a single and a couple of groundouts in the game. My sister must have got him a YouTube account because he's all in the comments tonight. He says, "Go Hank," and then "Go Hank, go Horseheads," with lots of exclamation points. He's a big Hank Dunn fan, let me tell you. As here comes a pitch from Wright. That one will miss. Oh, it's a strike on the outside corner there, excuse me. To McGee. My dad from Montana, big Montana guy, and Hank Dunn is from Eureka, Montana. So, #1 Hank Dunn fan. After I think we'd had Hank Dunn's mom commenting on the broadcast the other night. So, he's the #2 Hank Dunn fan. As that one will be fouled back, 0-2 the count. Now to McGee. So the fans, 1 more strike, and the fans get half-price beer here on this evening. He is not struck out yet. As Wright batting, Wright coming set here now. He deals home to McGee. Here comes pitch. This one is fouled off, so the count will hold. We will get you the line on Claire, who is in line for the win here this evening. As Claire, 5 innings of work. He gave up 3 runs. 2 of them were earned. 4 strikeouts, 5 hits, 3 walks, and 2 wild pitches. So he was excellent, especially after the start we got last night, which we will not mention, because it's in the past and we all have collective amnesia. Exactly. And so a great start here by Will Clare, just what the doctor ordered for the Horseheads. And now on to keep the lead, it is Jake Wright. He is allowed a base runner here, as this one will miss too tall for a ball. 1-2 the count to McGee now. Frank, the man at first. 5-3, Casper leading here. 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, and 9 men left on for Western Nebraska. As here comes pitch from Wright. Runner bluffs. It is a strike! It is a swinging strike, so the folks here get half off beer! And the 5 fans go crazy! Yeah, that guy's getting high fives. He's going to get his beer. He's excited.
Most movement we've seen.
It is. And so it is a strikeout swinging, most importantly, in the second out of the top of the 6th. As JT Walden will come to the plate. He is 1 for 3 with a single and a couple of ground outs. He is batting with 2 down here on the top of the 6th. A runner aboard at first. Horseheads up 5-3 as here comes a pitch. Big swing and a miss. He almost lost his helmet on that one. Oh my gosh. I mean, we have seen, that's the first time we've seen that. We've seen a couple of guys go down to a knee on their swings, but the helmet came about halfway off there. It was big swing there. As here comes the 0-1 offering. It will not be made. It goes over the trick on the runner. The way he dove back. Oh, and he's hurt. Oh. The runner, Frank. The dive that he made back, that was the reason I was laughing there, was because it was like a leaping dive there. He waves off the coach and the trainer here, so he looks okay. Okay, I feel less bad for laughing. I still feel bad. I wasn't laughing that he was hurt. I wasn't laughing that he was hurt. The dive was comical. It was like a Superman, like he dove in there. But he's okay, so I don't feel so bad. And the pitch, it'll be an 0-1 pitch home to Walden. Right, looking in for the sign. He's ready. He's got it. And now he will deal home. That one on the outside corner. Beautiful pitch there by Wright. And it has Walden in the hole 0-2. So he's going to have to battle back. Frank, the man aboard at first. As Walden gets ready, here comes the pitch. This one is fouled off to the left side, so the count will hold. Walden staring down an 0-2 count out of Sacramento, California. Another Gonzaga guy, a redshirt freshman there. 6'4", 205 pounds, hitting .328 on the season for the Pioneers. They haven't scored since the fourth inning when they put one run up. They also have gotten one in the first and the second. And Jake Wright looking to shut him down here. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. A pitch on the outside corner. And Walden is down swinging. So the Pioneers leave their 10th man of the night out on the base pads. And we head to the bottom of the sixth inning. Casper leading 5-3. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com. Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field. Bottom of the sixth here. The Horseheads leading 5-3. It'll be Halverson, Arato, and Lopez due up for Casper here in the bottom of the sixth inning. We do have a new pitch-in. It is Jaden Tomas for the Pioneers, the right-hander out of Pearl City, Hawaii, as he will deal strike one home to Halverson. Tomas, 6'4", no weight listed, which I respect. A sophomore out of Yakima Valley College. As here comes the 0-1 offering. That one missing well outside for a ball, 1-1. So we will get you the line on the starter web. He is on the hook for the loss if the Horseheads, fingers crossed, hold on to this lead. As here comes the 1-1 offering from Tomas. This one is shot to the right side. The first baseman gloves, and he will take it himself. He touches the bag to retire Halverson. So 5 innings of work for Webb. He gave up 5 runs. Only one of them was earned, according to me. According to the big book, it might be something else. 6 strikeouts, 5 hits, 2 walks, and he also hit a man, and he, as I said, is on the hook for the loss here. As Eric Arazzo will come to the plate for the Horseheads. Lineup turns over once more for Casper on the evening. Arazzo is 0 for 2. He has grounded out to the first baseman. He's been hit by a pitch, and he's also reached on an error by the shortstop. As the pitch is bounced up there, it'll be a ball, 1-0. I think it got a piece of our home plate umpire, and so he will take a walk around the mound. Tomas did not pitch for Yakima Valley this season, so we have no stats to give you. And this is also his first appearance as a Pioneer. So he is making his debut for Western Nebraska here in a 5-3 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning, 1 down, facing off against Eric Arazzo, who was ahead in the count, 1-0. Bases are empty. As the sun beginning to set here in Casper. This is a setup. The AC and the fan blowing right on you. No complaints at all about the weather. As here comes a pitch, that one missing well inside. Yeah, poor Zach. We stuck him in the corner with no AC. So he's not having a good time. He can open the door, absolutely. I mean, we're right on top of each other in Gehrig, so we're always talking over each other anyway. As here comes a 2-0 pitch. This one is fouled back to us, 2-1 the count will run. And then down in the other side of the press box, they got all the heat coming up from the hole in the floor. So, and they got the windows open. So we really have we got the premier spot here, right in the middle booth. A 2-1 offering home to Arazzo. As here comes a pitch. That one will miss inside for a ball. 3-1 the count. Let's update you on some scores from around the league. Badlands has taken the lead over Wheat City, 8-7 in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Sunfish have extended their lead over the Trappers. They are up 12-2 in the top of the 7th. As here comes the pitch home. That one will miss outside for ball 4. So Arazzo will take the 1-out walk-on down to first, and it will send up Christian Lopez, who is 1 for 2 on the evening with a single, a sac fly, and a ground out. The Fremont Moo, to no one's surprise, are beating the Hastings Sodbusters 9-0 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Watch, we're gonna have we've got a Hastings fan or 2 watching, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, leave my team alone." No. Tweet the score, cowards. That was brutal last night. Throw will go over to first to check on the runner Arado, who is back safely. Sabre Dogs have taken the lead on the Spuds. That game 5-4 in the top of the 8th inning. And the Tommy Knockers, 5-2 over the Sasquatch in the top of the 4th. Runner takes off, throw is up high for a ball, and it is not a good throw. It is too tall, and so Arazzo will have a stolen base for the Horseheads. The pitch was a ball to Lopez, so 1-0 the count will run on him. That is Arado's 2nd stolen base of the evening. The Horseheads have 5 of them, and the Pioneers have 4, so we have seen the boys running wild tonight out on the base pads. As here comes a 1-0 offering home. This one on the outside corner for a strike. Nice pitch there from Tomas. I wonder when Fremont is actually going to play somebody besides the Sodbuster. All right, they're playing the Big Sticks in their next series, which, not much better. As a big swing and a miss there by Lopez. People are going to be like, Casper's in the bottom of the division. Who are you to talk? That's exactly who we are to talk. We pick on the other bad teams. Not that we're bad. We just had a slow start. Yeah, exactly. We need Fremont to play somebody of decent caliber, as that one will miss inside for a ball count, even up at 2-2. Davis is going to go out to talk with Tomas. As the Horseheads are threatening here. They have a runner in scoring position with 1 down in the bottom of the 6th. They will take on the Big Sticks, and then they will also take on Wheat City, maybe, if those games are not canceled. We will find out. They're playing 3 games. The Whiskey Jacks are playing 3 games in Iowa. So, where in Iowa? Carroll, Iowa. I could not tell you where that was on the map. Midwest geography is a true mystery to me. It's way out there. As here comes a pitch. This one is swung on, hit back up the middle. The shortstop is there. Frank gloves and fires across the diamond to retire Lopez, but the runner Arato does go down to third on it. You said it's way out there. Everything is way out there to me. Hour and a half south of Sioux Falls. So good place to play the Sunfish. As Arato, the man, now on at third. Oh, looking for some more teams in the league, perhaps. As 2 down now here for Preston Joy, batting with a runner 90 feet away. He sends this one foul and down into the Pios dugout. They were talking about another team in Montana, right? In Helena? Oh, that's where my dad's from. Oh, he's going to get big excited about that. As here comes the 0-1 home to Joy. That one missing well outside. A nice sliding stop by Davis behind the plate.
We were going to go preseason and play 2 exhibition games
in Helena. Go play 2 games up there with Mining City. Oh, interesting. That's where Connor goes to school. He goes to school at Carroll. As here comes a pitch. That one missing well inside for another ball. 2-1. Joy 0 for 3. He has struck out swinging twice, and he has also reached on an error. Batting now with a runner 90 feet away. 2-1 the count to him. Here comes a pitch. This one missing well downstairs for a ball. So Tomas, 17 pitches, 7 strikes, 10 balls. He does have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning, but he's had some difficulty finding the strike zone. Rato aboard at third. Here comes the 3-1 offering. This one is shot out to center. Moving back on it is Ponder. He will settle under it for out number 3. So the Horseheads threaten but do not score here in the bottom of the 6th. We head to the top of the 7th. Casper leading 5-3. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field. Here, the Horseheads lead 5-3 as we open play in the top of the 7th inning. We do have an update for you on Andrew Haight. It is a bruised wrist, but he should be fine going forward. So just taking out for precautionary reasons. So we will hopefully see him back in the lineup tomorrow night. So thank you to Tasha for asking. We got the update on that. Thank you for Manny for going down and getting it. As a new pitcher here for the Horseheads, it is Jerson Morales. He will deal ball one outside to Tyler Davis, the right-hander out of the Dominican Republic. One website has him as out of Miami and the other has him out of the DR. Yeah, all right. And that one is outside for another ball, 2-0 the count. He is 5'10", 190-pound sophomore at Western Nebraska Community College. 1 for 2 on the season with a 6.89 ERA in 4 games. He has started 3 of them, pitched in 15 2/3, struck out 18, walked 8, and allowed 14 hits. That one will also miss downstairs for a ball, so Morales is yet to throw a strike here to Davis, who is 0 for 2 with a couple of flyouts and a walk on the evening. His last outing was against the Pioneers. It was not great. Another one of those ones that we have amnesia about, as that one is bounced up there, and so it will be a 4-pitch walk to Davis, and we'll send up Charlie Deeds, who is 1 for 1. He has reached on catcher's interference in a single in what is just a 2-run ball game here in the top of the 7th inning. He took the loss in the start against Western Nebraska on the 10th. He went 3 2/3, gave up 8 runs, 7 of them were earned, 6 hits, 5 walks, and 3 strikeouts. He also faced the Pioneers back on May 25th, took a no decision, 2 innings of work, 1 earned run, 2 hits, and 4 strikeouts. So looking to get back to that start, as he will check the runner back and now deal home to Charlie Deeds. The tying run now at the plate, and he will deal the first strike of his outing home to Deeds on the inside corner, 0-1. Let's go Horseheads. Absolutely. 96 folks watching. And thank you all for hanging in there. This has been a good game. 5-3, back and forth. The Horseheads on top right now, as that one will miss downstairs for a ball. 1-1 the count now to Deeds. We play here in the top of the 7th inning. Nobody out for Deeds, Marroquin, and Ponder, the men who are due up here in the inning. As Morales will deal home in this outside. It is 2-1. He has only dealt 1 strike in his 7 pitches. Deeds is out of Larkspur, Colorado, a freshman at South Mountain Community College. As Morales sets, now here comes the pitch home. That one missing well inside. A nice stop there by Boyd to avoid the ball getting away and the runner advancing. Deeds, a right-hander, 6 foot, 195 pounds. He is hitting .313 in 8 games for the Pios this season. 6 runs, 2 doubles, 6 RBIs, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts, and 2 stolen bases. And he's batting here now ahead in the count, 3-1, with a man aboard at first and nobody out in the top of the 7th inning. Just a 5-3 ball game. As here comes pitch. This one is chopped to the shortstop. Chance for 2 here. Over to second for 1. On to first for the double play. Oh, what a big double play here for the Horseheads. They turn it 6-4-3. Joy Arado Baker. And retired on the double play are Davis and Deeds. So now 2 down here quickly. Oh, little Ariana Grande on the speakers. Haley's mixing it up. So you don't know who Ariana Grande is? Oh my gosh, she's got the ponytail. The one with the, that's her thing. As here comes the first offering home to Marroquin. That one's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Our PA Broderick joked that Kanye West was in the house. And I immediately stormed over and I said, no, we are Swifties in this ballpark. As here comes the pitch. That one misses outside. Oh, it's on the outside corner there, 0-2. I got to stop dropping the gun here. Kanye's in Cody, though. Jeffree Star is here in town. But, no, I'm a Taylor Swift diehard. Like, diehard. What? Don't do this to me, Chuck. Not right now. As that one goes over everybody, and it will be a ball to the backstop, 1-2. So, yeah, I stormed over there, and I said, Broderick, give me the mic. He was like, no, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. 1-2, the count to Morrow Quinn, who is 0 for 3 on the evening. He's reached on an error and flied out twice. Batting with the bases empty after a big double play turn by the Horseheads. As here comes a pitch. That one will miss downstairs for a ball. Count will even up at 2-2. But yeah, Jeffree Star is like who is a big YouTube makeup guru. He is on the same road that I'm off of. If you turn left to get to my house, and you turn right to get to his. So, as here comes a 2-2 pitch. That one will miss upstairs for a ball. 3-2 now the count. No, I have not. I was, they had a big, I can't even, it's the YouTube makeup drama. Let me tell ya, it's a mess, but I'm Team Totsi. Our viewers probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I was Team Totsi in all of that. As that one will miss downstairs for a ball. So a full count walk will have Morrow Quinn aboard. The second walk that Morales has issued in the inning. Cotton Eye Joe next up. Well, we had one of the coaches for the Horseheads was complaining that we were playing too good of walk-up music for the Pioneers, that it was hyping them up too much.
We had a discussion.
Discussion about the walk-up songs. So Haley has been playing. We've had the Taylor Swift. We've had Ariana. We've had now Cotton Eye Joe. I don't know. I love the fun music. Good is an opinion. This is better than the music they played last night. As here comes the pitch home to Ponder. And this one is going to get away. And the runner will go down to second on the wild pitch. So it is a ball to Ponder, who is 0 for 3 with a fly out, a strikeout swinging. And he's also reached on a drop third strike. 6-4-3, pitcher's best friend. Absolutely. And we are going to have Coach Shover is going to go out and talk with Jerson here. 107 people watching. That's a new record. Oh, we have an update on the Fremont game. So Fremont, get ready for this, folks. Fremont beat the Sodbusters 9-0 tonight. And one of their broadcasters, they have a color guy and a play-by-play guy, but one of their guys, Zach, texted our broadcasting chat, and he said, if you're wondering how things are going, our ticket intern came out to pitch the 8th inning with the Moo up 9-0 and proceeded to strike out the side. The Moo intern came out in a 9-0 game and struck out the side of Sodbusters. So perhaps that has something to do with why the Moo are up 14-3 in that division, because they keep playing the Sodbusters and they are rolling out their ticketing interns now. Which begs the question, as Morales comes home with a 1-0, that one will miss well inside. 2-0 now the count to Ponder. Which Pios intern would you roll out? And then which Horseheads intern would you roll out? Which Pios intern?
I haven't been there in so long.
Because we have heard many occasions of interns being asked to coach or pitch. Jared or Ryan for the Pios. I don't know who these people are. As here comes the 2-0 offering for Morales. Runner takes off. This one is sent out into center field. Moving in is Halverson, and he will not make the catch. It drops in front of him. And coming in to score on it is Morrow Quinn. He was off on the pitch. And so it is an RBI single with 2 down here for Ponder. So the walk coming back to haunt Morales, as they so often do.
Now, on here, haven't seen you pitch.
Yeah.
I think I would have to go with you.
Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, man. Hannah is the... so then who takes over play-by-play? Are you going to do play-by-play? Would you take it over, or would you get...
Technically could do
yeah, there you go. So Hannah moves down to the mound, Chuck moves over, and the live stream just goes to hell, basically. That one misses outside to Gronholz, who digs in 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts swinging and a fly out. But yeah, Badlands had their broadcasting intern pitch in a Legion game that they played against. That's fine. As a big swing and a miss there, he's out in front of that one. By Gronholz has him evening up the count at 1-1.
We've done those exhibitions against Legion. It's all for fun. Let it
Yeah.
Let a host dad pitch. We had a host dad home run derby.
There you go.
For
Ponder, the runner at first, he takes off. Here goes the throw down to second. It is not in time, and it gets away. But Joy fell on top of the runner there, so no advance. As Ponder will be down to second on the stolen base. So another stolen base for the Pioneers here. Dana wants the announcer to stop yakking and talk about the game. Sorry, Dana. That's my brand. You can go to listen to Zach. And Peter wants Jake Reynes in the game. I have no control over that, but we'll send it down. 2-1 the count now here to Gronholz. Here comes pitch home. That one will miss inside. Almost hit him. 3-1 now the count to him. So Morales having all kinds of command problems here. 22 pitches, 16 balls, and 6 strikes. A runner out at second. That is now the tying run in a 5-4 ball game. Morales checks the runner back. Now deals home. And a strike called on the outside corner. Oh, Gronholz thought he had ball 4 down there. He had already taken off to first. And so now it is a full count offering to the 9-man Gronholz here for the Pioneers. Horseheads hanging on to a 5-4 lead, but the Pioneers have the tying run in scoring position in the top of the 7th inning. As Morales checks the runner back, now deals home. Check swing, and thought he had strike 3 there, but it's called a ball. Oh, everybody was moving off the field there. It looked like a pretty good pitch. I'm not sure where it missed. But it is ball 4 for the 3rd walk of the inning. And it will send Eric Smelko up to the plate. 1 for 4, the leadoff man for the Pioneers. He's grounded out, reached on an error, doubled, and flied out. 24 pitches for Morales, 17 balls, just 7 strikes. And now the go-ahead run is at first base. For the Pioneers, Morales does have 2 out thanks to the 6-4-3 double play that was turned in the inning. Morales will check the runner back at second. Here comes a pitch. That one will miss inside for another ball. See if anybody is warming. I don't know. Yeah, the tree's in the way. Let's cut down that tree. It's bothering me. And the light post that's in the way down the right field line. We'll just cut them all down. Morales checks the runner back at second. Now deals home. This one is shot foul back to us. So the count will even up at 1-1 here in a 5-4 ball game. We don't need to know where you live. Learn the names of the Pios players. I know the names of the Pios players. I got them right in front of me, Dana. Hannah, don't change a thing. You're awesome. Thank you, Austin. Here comes the pitch. This one is swung on. Head out to the first baseman, Baker. He will glove underhand to Morales, and together they will get out number 3 and retire Smelko. The Pioneers threaten here, but they do not score thanks to a double play. Stretch time here. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Casper leading 5-4. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. A 5-4 ball game as we open play here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Jake Baker, Joe Schmidt, and Hank Dunn, the men due up for the Horseheads. We do have a new pitcher for the Pioneers. It is Brandon Haston, the left-hander, as he deals home a check swing by Baker. He goes around on it. 5-4, Casper leading in the bottom of the 7th inning. Haston, the left-hander out of Douglasville, Georgia. 6'1", 180-pound sophomore at Georgia State. Entering the game, he is decisionless. A 3.60 ERA in 2 games. He has pitched in 5 innings as he deals a strike at the top of the zone home to Baker. 5 innings of work for him, 6 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 4 hits. His last game was on the 13th against the Sodbusters. He came in for an inning of relief. He allowed 1 hit, he struck out 1, and he walked 1. And now he's ahead in the count 0-2 on Baker. This one is swung on and fouled back to the screen, so the count will hold it 0-2. Baker is 0-2 on the night with a walk, a fly out, and a strikeout swinging. Nebraska, 1 run in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the fourth, and 1 in the 7th. As here comes the 0-2 offering from Haston. This one is swung on and fouled back. He got just a piece of it there. Horseheads getting 3 in the second, 1 in the fourth, and 1 in the fifth. 5-4, they lead this one. 4 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for Western Nebraska. 5 runs, 6 hits, and 4 errors for the Horseheads. Pioneers have left 12, and the Horseheads have left 7, as that one will miss outside for a ball. 1-2. The count now to Baker. Another shout out to CeeLo. You love to see that. Lots of support here for Lopez, as that one will miss downstairs for a ball. 2-2 the count. Haston coming in relief here. Run the count 2-2 on Baker. Coming in relief of Tomas. We will get you his line here in a moment. As Baker swings and doesn't get a pitch for strike 3, so he will be down swinging for the first out of the bottom of the 7th, excuse me. Tomas, 1 inning of work. He faced 4 men. He did not allow a run, didn't strike anybody out. He walked 1, and that is the line for him. As Joe Schmidt will now come to the plate, the DH is 1 for 3 on the night for the Horseheads. He has struck out swinging. He has flied out, and he has singled thus far. And he's batting now in the bottom of the 7th with 1 down. Here comes the pitch home. This one is swung out. First pitch swinging goes to the second baseman, Gronholz, and he will fire over to Edwards, who is just on at first. We have some defensive replacements to let you know about, as Schmidt is down 4-3. So it is Deeds at third, McGee at short, Gronholz at second, and then Edwards at first. As Hank Dunn will come to the plate now with 2 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Dunn is 0 for 3. He has reached on an error. He has struck out looking, and he has also reached on a fielder's choice. He digs in here now in a 5-4 ball game. Western Nebraska getting 1 in the top of the frame to inch closer here. So this game far from over. As Haston will peer in, now deals home. That one will find the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1, the count runs on Dunn, who is out of Eureka, Montana. He's a freshman at Yakima Valley Junior College, hitting 176 on the season for the Horseheads in 6 games. Big swing and a miss there, and it has him down in the count 0-2. Last game, he went 1 for 2 with a run scored. Against the Pioneers on the season, he is 2 for 11 with 2 runs scored, an RBI, and 4 strikeouts. As we play here, just about 9 o'clock local time here in Casper. As here comes the 0-2 offering home to Dunn. And it is fouled off at the plate. He fouled that one off of his foot. Haston has retired the first 2 men that he has faced quickly. He struck out Baker, and then he got Joe Schmidt to ground out on just 1 pitch. As he looks to retire Dunn here, he is ahead in the count 0-2. As he looks in, and now he will deal home. A check swing. Pitch was in the dirt for a ball, and they will not appeal down to first, so it will go as a ball. 1-2 now the count to Dunn. Out of Lincoln County High School. He was all-state in football and wrestling. And he's batting here now with 2 down in the bottom of the 7th inning. in a 5-4 ball game, much closer than last night's blowout. That one ended 17-4 in the Pios' favor. As here comes a pitch home. This one is fouled back to us, so the count will hold once again at 1-2. Landon Boyd is out on deck. If Dunn is to reach, he would be the next man to the plate. Dunn calls time. He's going to fix his batting gloves here. Taps his bat, takes a deep breath, and now he will get back into the box. Trying to battle here. He is down in the count. 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Big swing and a miss at a fastball upstairs. And Dunn is down swinging. So Hastings comes on and he retires. The Horseheads 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 7th. We head to the top of the 8th. Pioneers trailing 5-4. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com. Welcome back to the broadcast. We open here at Mike Lansing Field. Top of the 8th inning, 5-4. Casper leads this one. It'll be Dalton Frank, Cade McGee, and JT Walden due up. As a new pitcher on for Casper, it is Quinn McGuire, the left-hander out of Meridian, Idaho. 6 foot, 185-pound sophomore at Yakima Valley Junior College. I believe we will have a pinch hitter because it was Edwards who took over in the field. So he will come up to the bat. So it will be Caden Edwards who took over for Frank in the field. And he will come to bat here for the first time in the top of the 8th inning in a 5-4 ball game. Digging in against Quinn McGuire, who is 1-0 on the season with an ERA of 1.5 in 4 games. As he deals the first offering home to Edwards. This one missing well outside for a ball. 1-0, the count runs on him. In 6 innings of work, he has struck out 8, walked 6, and given up 4 hits. His last appearance was on the 11th against the Tommyknockers. He took the win in that game. 3 innings of work, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. As he deals the 1-0 home to Edwards. That one misses upstairs for a ball. 2-0 now. He has faced the Pioneers once this season, back on June 8th. A no decision. He went 2 innings. He gave up a run. It was earned. 2 hits, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts in that one. As now he deals the 2-0 offering home. That one right down the heart of the plate for a strike. Count will run to 2-1. 5-4 ball game here. Western Nebraska putting up 1 in the top of the 7th, making this an even closer ball game than it already was. It's been a back and forth affair all evening. As here comes the 2-1 pitch home. That one was a ball out of his hand, missing outside. 3-1 to the leadoff man, Edwards, here in the top of the 8th inning. Western Nebraska getting 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the fourth, and 1 in the 7th. Casper 3 in the second, 1 in the fourth, and 1 in the 5th. As he comes a 3-1 pitch home, a big fastball upstairs that has Caden Edwards swinging and missing. And so it will be a full count offering. We may see McGuire in the 8th and the 9th here. We'll see how he fares, but one of the better pitchers in the Horseheads bullpen, that's for sure, and that's who you want in a 1-run ball game. Here comes a full count pitch home. That one missing well outside. It was a ball out of his hand once again. And so now Cade McGee will come to the plate. The shortstop is 1 for 4 in the ball game with a single and a couple of ground outs as well as a strikeout swinging. He will come to the plate now with a runner aboard at first. Nobody out here in the top of the 8th inning. Getting darker here in Casper. The lights are on as it has passed 9 o'clock here. As we will get you some score updates here. As that one will catch the outside corner for a strike. So McGuire starts McGee out 0-1. The Whiskey Jacks have retaken the lead from Badlands. They lead 12-10 in the bottom of the 8th. The Mood beat the Sodbusters 9-1. They did get a run. As McGuire will deal home. This one is swung on, hit to the right side, but that one is going to get foul and out of play. It hits off the Bud Light party deck. And the children are running down there. So 0-2. McGuire is ahead here. Sioux Falls still leading the Trappers 12-4. That game in the bottom of the 8th. The Sabre Dogs still have a 1-run lead, 6-5 over the Spuds in the bottom of the 9th. And the Tommyknockers lead the Sasquatch 6-4 in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the 0-2 pitch home. That one missing upstairs for a ball. A waste pitch there. 1-2 now the count to McGee. JT Walden, the man on deck. The Horseheads turned to double play in the last inning. They would sure love one here. Here comes the pitch. It will not be made. The throw goes over to check on the runner at first. Almost took Baker into right field there. Edwards is back standing. So McGuire will come set once again. A 1-2 pitch to be made here home to McGee. He looks in for the sign. Checks the runner back and now delivers. This one is swung on and fouled back. Almost cleared the fencing here to come over into the grandstands. But it did not. It fell back onto the field. So Walden will pick it up and do something with it. We will get some new balls to our home plate umpire. And we will reset here with a 1-2 count to McGee, who is out of Tucson, Arizona, hitting .254 on the season in 16 games for the Pios. Last night he was 0 for 4 with a 1 scored and 2 walks. And he's batting here now. 1-2 the count. Here comes a pitch. That one well upstairs for a ball. 2-2 now the count. Against Casper on the season, McGee is 3 for 18 with 3 runs scored, 4 walks, and 6 strikeouts. He does lead the team in walks with his 18, so he can be patient at the plate. As he's trying to do that now in battle act. 2-2 the count. Here comes a pitch from McGuire. This one also missing outside. So McGuire is in danger of walking the first 2 men that he faces here in the top of the 8th. 12 pitches, 5 strikes, and 7 balls. McGuire sets and now deals home the full count pitch. This one is swung on, hit out to the second baseman. It bounces over to second for 1. On to first. They turn it. Another double play for the Horseheads here. Oh, how big is that? The pitcher's best friend coming up in back-to-back innings for Casper. Oh, man. In danger of walking the first 2 men. And McGuire comes up big with the 4-6-3 double play this time. And now 2 outs. Oh, those have been big for the Horseheads tonight, especially in just a 1-run ball game. KP is going to go out now and talk with McGuire here about how they want to pitch Walden in just a 1-run ball game. Top of the 8th inning, 5-4, Casper leading here. McGuire walked the first man that he faced, but then got the big 4-6-3 double play to erase the runner. And it will send JT Walden up to the plate. He is 1 for 4 with a single, a couple ground outs, and a strikeout swinging. As KP's still out there talking with him. The catcher, Boyd, has gone out, just going over how they want to pitch Walden here. A 5-4 ball game. JT Walden, dangerous man on deck, at the plate now. He is hitting .328 on the season in 18 games with 18 runs scored, 12 runs batted in, and 12 walks. He has not hit a home run on the season. In his last game, he was 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored, a double, and an RBI. And now McGuire trying to set him down here. Face the minimum. This one, first pitch swinging. It is skied into right. And in shallow right field, going back to second base, but he can't find it, and it drops. Oh, goodness. Irato, I don't know if he lost it or if the wind took it. The wind is blowing a bit out to left, but not that much. And so a board at second base. He had a long way to go for that one, and he was unable to make the play. A board at second with the hit, and that is going to be the night for McGuire. So Coach Stover comes out. He is signaling for a left-hander. We will see who it is. We will go to the break as the Horseheads clinging to a 5-4 lead here, but Western Nebraska, the tying run in scoring position with 2 down at the top of the 8th. Don't go anywhere. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com. New pitcher is Harold Baez out of Western Nebraska Community College for the Horseheads here. He inherits the runner on at second base. That is Walden, who doubled on an odd play just moments ago, but Tyler Davis will come to the plate now. Baez looking to set him down and keep this 1-run lead right where it is. This one is sent out into right, and that ball is going to get down. It is a base hit for Davis. In comes the runner Walden, and he will score, and we have a tie ball game. I can hear Zach all the way from in the booth. He's excited. He's probably been listening to me scream all night. So Baez comes in and he gives up a single on the first pitch that he deals home to Davis. And this game is now tied, a blank slate here in the top of the 8th inning. It'll send Deeds up to the plate. Somebody's banging on something. Okay. Oh, that's you. I was like, what is going on? Deeds shows bunt. He doesn't get it down, and it is a strike. Deeds is 1 for 2. He's reached on catcher's interference. He has singled, and he has grounded out. And he's batting here now with the go-ahead run at first base in Davis. Baez, I couldn't even get you his info before he gave up that base hit. The right-hander out of Miami, Florida, who is a freshman at Western Nebraska Community College, will find the bottom of the strike zone for another strike. So it'll be 0-2 the count to Deeds. Batting here in a tie ball game, top of the 8th inning, 2 down. 6 foot, 170 pounds is Baez, 0 for 1 on the season with an ERA of 5.68 in 4 games. As he deals home, runner takes off. This one is swung on, fouled off at the plate, so the runner will have to come back. He has started one for the Horseheads, and he has pitched in 12 2/3, struck out 9, walked 7, and allowed 15 hits, 16 now after the single to Davis. His last appearance was on the 13th against the Tommyknockers. He went 1 1/3 inning, didn't allow a run, and he struck out 1. Looking to set down Deeds. He is ahead in the count, 0-2. Here comes the pitch. Runner takes off once again, and it is again fouled off at the plates. 0-2 the count in a 5-5 ball game now. The Pioneers were down 5-3 at one point, and they have battled back. They got 1 in the 7th and now 1 here in the 8th. Still threatening. They have a runner aboard at first, but the good news for the Horseheads, Baez is ahead in the count to Deeds, 0-2 with 2 down. As Baez will come set, he looks in for the sign, checks the runner back at first. Now he comes set. As here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one is chopped down to third, but it is foul. It was off the end of the bat. So 3 straight foul balls here. We'll have the 6th pitch of the at-bat coming home to Deeds. Baez just into this game. He has faced the Pioneers twice on the season. Once for 4 innings in which he gave up 4 runs. Only 1 of them are earned. He allowed 5 hits, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. And then back in the opening series on May 26th, he took the loss in 4 innings of work. He allowed 6 earned runs on 7 hits, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Looking to strike out the man at the plate. Deeds here now. Here comes the pitch. Runner will take off. Pitches up high for a ball. Throw is off the mark. And the runner will be in there safely on another stolen base. And the pitch was a ball home, so 1-2 now the count runs. 9:15 here in Casper as the Pioneers now have another runner in scoring position here in the top of the 8th inning. 2 down. Horseheads pitching, desperately trying to get this last out. Quinn McGuire was lifted before he could try for it. As here comes a pitch. This one is fouled off. It was a pitch inside, and he shortened up the swing. So now the 8th pitch of the at-bat will come home. Home plate umpire gets some more baseballs once again. Deeds being pesky here, batting with the go-ahead run in scoring position. Baez looking in for the sign. He's got it. Comes set. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. It's on its way. This one is down low for a ball. Gets away from the catcher Boyd briefly, but he recovers. The line on the night for McGuire, 2/3 of an inning. He faced 3 men. He allowed 1 run. It was earned. A hit and a walk for him on the night. He did get the ground ball double play. But the Pioneers getting a run here in the top of the 8th. Deuces are wild up on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Baez checks the runner. And now he deals home. This one is shot out into left. This ball is going to get down. It is a fair ball. They are sending the runner. He will score. Heading into second safely is Deeds. And the Pioneers now have the lead here, 6-5 in the top of the 8th inning. Harold Baez giving up a run on the inherited runner, and now he's given up a run of his own. And it is the go-ahead run here for the Pioneers. It was just excellent hitting by Charlie Deeds. Off the end of the bat, he went the other way with it into left. And so the Horseheads will have to rally once again, as Nathan Marroquin will come to the plate 0 for 3. He's reached on an error and he's flied out twice, and he's also walked in what is turned into a mess here late. The starter, Will Clare, no longer in line for the win, as the bullpen has blown it here in the top of the 8th. Baez comes set. He checks the runner back at second, now deals home. That one will miss outside for a ball, 1-0. 11 pitches for Baez, 8 strikes, 3 balls. He has allowed 2 runs to come in. One of them charged to him, one charged to McGuire. So his line wasn't finished when I gave it to you, but now it is. And he gave up 2 earned runs, as that runner was his responsibility, and thus the run that he scored charged to Quinn. We have a meeting on the mound here now. Boyd out there talking to Baez at how they want to approach Merrow Quinn. Jonathan Ponder is the man out on deck. Our home plate umpire going to go out to break up the meeting on the mound. Abuela Onesta says, kudos to my dad for raising such a beautiful soul. We as the Horseheads family just love Hannah. Thank you so much. That is so kind. That's, she's CeeLo's grandma, I believe. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. Well, thank you, ma'am. Send Ethan and the rest of the kiddos a shout out. Absolutely. A 1-1 offering now home to Merrow Quinn, batting with a runner aboard at second. Here comes the pitch. Big swing and a miss there by Merrow Quinn, and a pitch outside. We have been told that is the co-owner, Myra Heeman. Thank you very much. As here comes the 1-2 offering home. 2 down here in the top of the 8th inning. As that one, strike 3 called right at the top of the zone. So Baez does retire the final man here, but not before Western Nebraska takes the lead on 2 runs here in the top of the 8th inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Horseheads looking to rally. They need 1 to tie. 6-5 Western Nebraska. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field. The Horseheads looking to rally here in the bottom of the 8th after allowing 2 runs to score by the Pios in the top half of the frame. It will be Brandon Haston out for another inning of work. He will deal ball 1 home to Landon Boyd. The bottom third of the order due up for Casper. Boyd, Browning, and Halverson due up here as they trail 6-5. This one is swung on and missed at a pitch inside by Boyd. Can't leave it up 1-1 on him. Boyd is 1 for 2 in the game. He has grounded out, and he's also doubled. That was an RBI double back in the bottom of the 5th. Looking to get aboard here in a 1-run ball game. As here comes a pitch. This one, check swing on the infield. Second baseman racing in. That's Gronholz. He gloves and fires over to Edwards for out number 1. So Brooks Browning will now dig in. He is 0 for 2 on the evening. He's reached on a fielder's choice. He has walked and he has grounded out. He grounded out to short, and he also reached on an error by the shortstop. Batting here now in a 1-run ball game. Well, you know what? He hit a home run on Sunday. He is the only Horsehead with a home run. He's got 2 of them on the season. One against the Pioneers. Says here comes the pitch home. That one will miss outside for a ball, 1-1. So your best shot to tie the game up on one swing is with Brooks Browning, and that who is digging in right now. Browning out of Casper, Wyoming, hitting .250 coming into the ball game, and he will look at a ball downstairs. Count will go to 2-0 on Brooks, so he is ahead here. 6'2", 200-pound sophomore at Regis University, hitting .250 in 16 games with 12 RBIs. As here comes pitch home. That one right down the heart of the plate, 2-1 the count. Last night he was 0 for 3. And against the Pioneers on the season, he is 4 for 26 with 5 runs scored, a home run, 5 RBIs, 2 walks, and 13 strikeouts. As here comes a 2-1 offering home. Big swing and a miss there at a fastball upstairs. Has Brooks evening up the count, 2-2. He leads the team in doubles and strikeouts. Lots of cheers for the Horseheads to rally here. And that is absolutely what they try to do. 2-2 the count to Browning. And an off-speed pitch, looked like the curveball there on the outside corner, will have Brooks down looking. So Hastings, since entering this ball game, he has been excellent. He has retired all 5 men that he has faced on 22 pitches, 16 strikes and 6 balls. And it will send Kyler Halverson up to the plate. He is 1 for 3. He has singled to center, struck out swinging, and grounded to first. Now he is batting with 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th inning in a 1-run ball game. Pitch from Hastings will miss inside, gets away from the catcher. 1-0 now the count to Halverson. Game 3 tomorrow night. Either it will be the rubber match or the Pioneers will be looking for the sweep. They swept the Horseheads last time these two teams met up, that last week in Gehring, as this one misses outside for a ball. So now Halverson is ahead in the count, 2-0. After this series, the Horseheads will be heading up to Butte, Montana to take on the Mining City Tommyknockers. As here comes a 2-0 offering. This one is sent out into right field for a base hit. He serves this one softly into right. Off the end of the bat. And now the tying run is aboard here for the Horseheads. So Kyler Halverson doing his job as the 9-man, getting on base for the big boys. And it will send up Eric Arato, who is 0 for 2. He has grounded to first. He's been hit by a pitch. He reached on an error. And he's also walked. The Pios have committed 2 errors tonight. The Horseheads have 4. 6 runs, 11 hits, and 2 errors for the Pioneers. As here comes the pitch home. This one missing outside. A nice stop by Davis to Arato. 5 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors, and 7 men left on for the Horseheads. Western Nebraska has left 13. You can turn it off. A runner aboard at first. This one is sent out into left, and that is a base hit for Arato. It gets by the shortstop, McGee. And now all the Horseheads have something cooking with 2 down here. Hastings had been so good, retiring the first 5 men that he faced, but now he has allowed back-to-back base hits. We will have a meeting on the mound, and we will have a pitching change here. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go to the break, but don't go anywhere. The Horseheads threatening here. The tying run in scoring position for them. As the Pioneers, we will have a pitching change here. 6-5, they lead. Bottom of the 8th inning, 2 down. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text GO HEADS to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. The Expedition League All-Star Spectacular presented by Hydrotex comes to Casper on July 19th and 20th. Season and game tickets are on sale now at CasperHorseheads.com. Casper Horseheads Baseball back in the saddle all summer long. Here we go. Christian Lopez coming to the plate with runners aboard at first and second in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 down. Horseheads threatening. They trailed by 1, 6-5. Western Nebraska leading this one. New pitcher is Paul Panduro, the right-hander, 6 foot, 210-pound junior at Pittsburgh State out of Scottsbluff, Nebraska. Doesn't like the baseball that he has, so they will give him another one, and we will reset here. Halverson at second, Erato at first. They both singled off of the reliever Haston, who is responsible for both of the base runners. CeeLo digging in 1 for 3. He has singled, hit into a sac fly, and grounded out twice. As here comes the pitch from Panduro. This one will catch the inside corner for a strike, 0-1 the count to him. Panduro in his last start, well, we'll give you his stats on the season. He is decisionless. He does not have an ERA. In 2 games, he has a save, as the catcher Tavis is going to go out and talk with him here. 4 1/3 innings of work, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 2 hits. His last appearance was in Hastings against the Sodbusters. 2 innings of work, 2 hits, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. He has 1 other appearance against Casper on the season. 2 1/3 innings of work. He got the save in that game, and he struck out 3 men. So CeeLo looking to get the job done here. He's got the tying runner in scoring position, the go-ahead run at first. The Horseheads and the Pioneers battling it out, a back-and-forth game all night. Pioneers getting 2 in the top of the inning. The Horseheads looking to retaliate here. Panduro, here comes a pitch from him. This one missing outside, a nice stop by Davis. Count will even up at 1-1. 1 run in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the seventh, and 2 in the 8th here for the Pioneers. Casper 3 in the second, 1 in the fourth, and 1 in the 5th. So it's been a while since they've scored. They're due. And they've got the leading hitter on the team at the plate. As here comes 1-1 pitch. This one is swung on. Big rip at that one. It's fouled back. So Lopez will have to battle here, down 1-2. Horseheads looking to tie it or even go up here. They've got runners at first and second with 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. Looking to jump on the reliever Panduro on here for the Pios. Takes a long look in, now nods. He likes the sign he gets from Davis. As here comes the 1-2 offering home to CeeLo. This one is swung on and fouled off to the right side, so the count will hold. Big moment here for the Horseheads, down by just 1 run in the bottom of the 8th inning. They've had to battle all night. They got a good start from the starting pitcher on the night, Will Clare. Bullpen was a bit shaky. They have given up 3 runs since Clare departed this game, 1 in the 7th and then 2 in the 8th. One of those runs charged to McGuire, the other to Baez. Baez is on the hook. Lopez trying to get him off of it. Panduro taking a long look in. Now he nods, likes the sign. Here comes the pitch home. It's on its way. This one is poked foul down the right field line. And that is going to fade out of play. So Lopez, a good at-bat for him here. He will see the 6th pitch of the at-bat. Trying to get the Horseheads back in a tie here or even the lead. 6-5 ball game, bottom of the 8th, 2 down. Still a 1-2 count to Lopez. Panduro comes set, and now he deals home to Lopez. Swung on and set out to the third baseman, who gloves and fires across the diamond to retire Lopez. A big 5-3 ground out. Deeds and Edwards connecting on it. As we head to the top of the 9th, the Horseheads threaten, but they do not score. They leave 2 more as Western Nebraska leads this one 6-5. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com. Harold Baez out for his second inning of relief here. Western Nebraska leading this one 6-5 in the top of the ninth inning. It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 men due up here for the Pios. Jonathan Ponder will dig in first here as Baez will deal home. That one right down the heart of the plate for a strike. 0-1 now the count to Ponder, who is 1 for 4 on the evening. He has flied out. He struck out. He has struck out twice, in fact, and he's also singled. As here comes the 0-1 offering from Baez. This one is fouled off to the right side, and the count now 0-2. Baez is ahead. He has thrown 16 pitches, 13 strikes, and 3 for balls. As there have been a couple of more games that have gone final, so we will give you those updates. Wheat City hangs on to beat Badlands 12-11. As here comes 0-2 offering from Baez. Big swing and a miss there, and down hacking is Ponder for the third time tonight. And it will send Kip Gronholz to the plate. He is 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeout swingings. He has also flied out to center and walked. The Sabre Dogs also hold off the Canyon County Spuds. 6-5, they take that one. So they will play a rubber match tomorrow. The Tommyknockers beating the Sasquatch 8-4 in the top of the 7th. And the Sunfish just about to finish off the Trappers 13-5 that game in the bottom of the 9th inning. The first offering to Gronholz is fouled off. We found out the Fremont ticket intern actually pitches at Midland. And so it was a plan all season, supposedly, that he was going to get some action. As this one is sent up the middle to the second baseman, Arato, he gloves and fires over to Baker at first to retire Gronholz. So quickly, the Pios have 2 down here. In the top of the 9th inning, Eric Smelko will come to the plate. He is 1 for 5. He's grounded out. He's reached on an error. He's doubled, flied out, and grounded out once more. He's batting here with the bases empty, 2 down in the top of the 9th inning. Baez has retired. Ponder on the strikeout. Gronholz on the ground out to second. 19 pitches, 16 strikes, and 3 balls for him. As he will deal ball 1 home to Smelko. Coming up in the bottom of the 9th, it will be the heart of the order for the Horseheads, due up Joy, Baker, and Schmidt. So this one long from over. As here comes the 1-0 offering home. This one is hit and swung out into right. This ball is really hit well, but at the base of the wall, Dunn will make the catch. Thought for a minute that one might go out, but it died out there in right, and it is time. You know what time it is. It is rally time, so put on your rally caps. Yes, you, everybody listening, all 106 of you, even the Pios fans, as it is time for the Horseheads to rally. They are down 6-5. They need 1 to tie. We head to the bottom of the 9th. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com. It is rally time here in Casper as Preston Joy digs in for the Horseheads. They need 1 to tie, 2 to walk it off. It will be Joy, Baker, and Schmidt. Well, hey, the second game of the series, when we were in Gehring, the Piles walked off 9-7. So it would be, I think, only fair that Casper walks it off here in game 2 of the series. As that one, the first offering from Panduro here in the bottom of the ninth is a strike on the outside corner. Panduro, 7 pitches, 6 strikes, and 1 ball. He's facing off against Joy, who is 0 for 4. He struck out twice. He's reached on an error, and he is also flied out. As here comes a pitch. That one also finding the outside corner. 0-2, now the count to Joy. Looking to get on here for Baker, Schmidt, and if anybody reaches, done. But he will have to battle here. Down in the count, 0-2. Here comes a pitch. That one will miss upstairs for a ball. 1-2 now, the count running to Joy. He is out of Roswell, Georgia, 175-pound, 5'11" sophomore at Georgia State. Hitting 154 in 6 games on the season for the Horseheads as he awaits the 1-2 offering. That one will miss outside for another ball. Count will even up 2-2 on Joy. 6 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors, and 13 men left on for Western Nebraska. 5 runs, 8 hits, 4 errors, and 9 men left on for the Horseheads. As Panduro comes set, and now he deals home. Big swing and a miss at a pitch inside. Tied him up there. And Joy will be down swinging for the first out of the inning. Jake Baker to come to the plate now. He's due 0 for 3 on the night with a walk, a fly out, and 2 strikeout swingings. Comes to the plate with the bases empty. 1 out in the bottom of the ninth. Horseheads looking to tie things up or even walk it off here in the bottom of the ninth. Would be their first walk-off victory of the year. They only have 1 other win at home. As here comes the pitch. That one will miss inside for a ball. 0 for 3 is Baker on the night, but looking to change that here and get aboard. 6-5, Western Nebraska leading as we play here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Panduro comes set, now delivers. This one very tall for another ball, and so it is a 2-0 count to Baker. He is ahead now. These players have battled, absolutely, as here comes a 2-0 pitch. That one missing well away for another ball. So Baker being patient. He does have 14 walks on the season. He's second on the team. He leads the team in hits. He is hitting .339 on the season, and now he is ahead in the count, 3-0. Horseheads looking for base runners. As here comes a pitch from Panduro. This one right at the top of the strike zone. 3-1, the count will run to Baker. His last game, he was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Versus the Pioneers on the season, he is 6 for 20 with 3 RBIs, 6 walks, and 9 Ks. Out of Lawrence, Kansas, 6'2", 215 pounds. Awaits the 3-1 offering. Here it comes. This one is sent out to the shortstop. He bobbles it, but now gloves and fires, and it is off the mark. The ball is over into the dugout. out. The throw, it bounces back. The throw will go to second, and they have Baker at second. Oh, he's out. Oh, it rebounded there. I thought it was going to go into the dugout. It did not. It bounced back. Baker tried to take second on it, and he was thrown out there. It'll be an error on the shortstop on the throw. So Baker will have the single, and then it's an error on the throw, but he was thrown out at second. And now coming to the plate is Joe Schmidt, and he will take strike one. So just a tough play there for Baker and the Horseheads as Schmidt looking to keep the line moving. Pitch will miss upstairs for a ball. It'll be a 1-1 offering to Schmidt, who is 1 for 4 with a strikeout, swinging, a fly out, a single, and a ground out. 2 down here. This one is sent out into left, but right there to make the catch is Nathan Marroquin. Oh, I thought for a second that one had a chance, but it is caught by Marroquin, hangs up long enough for him, and the Horseheads go quietly here. In the bottom of the ninth, they go down 1-2-3, and they drop this one in heartbreaking fashion, 6-5. Don't go anywhere. We will be back for the post game, but for now, the Pioneers, they have secured the series win as they take this one 6-5. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@CasperHorseheads.com. Welcome back to the broadcast. The Pioneers take this one by a final of 6-5. It was a battle all game by both teams. Western Nebraska, they continue the pattern of scoring in the first inning. They put up 1 in the first against the starter Claire, and then 1 in the second. They led this one 2-0 heading into the bottom of the third. But then Casper rallied for 3. However, they led 3-2, but that was far from the end in scoring in this one. Western Nebraska putting up 1 in the 4th and 7th, and then the death blow, 2 in the top of the 8th. That gave them the 6-5 lead, and they never looked back. It was a close game, really good game for the Horseheads, especially bouncing back after that 17-4 blowout last night, getting some good starting pitching from Will Clare, which you like to see, but unfortunately, just not enough here for the Horseheads. They dropped this one 6-5. Looking ahead, the Horseheads will try to salvage game 3 of the series tomorrow night. It'll be a 6:35 first pitch. It'll be Thirsty Thursday tomorrow. A lot of teas there. So if you are able to come out to the ballpark, it is 2 for 1 on all of the adult beverages here at the park. So a nice chance to have a refreshing beverage and catch the Horseheads in action tomorrow night. A 6:35 first pitch. If you cannot make it to the ballpark, we, of course, will be on our YouTube channel and Mixlr live as well. But for now, the Horseheads drop game 2 of this series. The Pioneers move to 7-1 on the season series with the victory here tonight. 6-5. They take this series as the Horseheads look to take game 3 tomorrow night. Signing off, I'm Hannah Martin. Drive safe, everybody, and have a great night. Thanks for listening.